Heed well, listeners, for this world is darkness and pain.
And hello, welcome back to the Dark Future.
Woo!
I am your DM for the night, Alan, and joining me are some lovely players. First,
Where?
I am a lovely player. I am Steve, and I'm playing Sunshine. I am your landlord.
yay. And sorry, your class.
I'm a fixer.
Okay.
I fix it for you. Not your stuff, just your problems.
I was going to say the one landlord who will actually fix something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not your stuff.
He didn't fix my my door or my wall full of bullet holes.
You're gonna get to that. Your turn.
I'm Sarah. I'm playing Quant. I'm your hacker. Your hacker. It's totally just like hack the planet.
Hack the planet.
Hack the planet, as they say. That's what I do. Except not, because it's the dark future where there's not really a like the internet anymore. So, and which is all the more funny that my class is called Netrunner.
Because they're still local nets.
Local nets.
It's the old
You
net.
sort of jump from like it's more like a cargo net than like a worldwide.
All right, Mia, your turn.
And next.
That's the GM's.
All right. Hi, my name is
No way.
Mia. I am
Oh,
playing
shit.
Gracer. I am a nomad, and I am Sunshine's chauffeur. You know, free room and board. Right, Sunshine?
Yeah, you're my best friend in this group, that's for sure.
Oh,
I
All
drive
right,
you
don't let
everywhere.
Google hear that.
No, definitely a ghoul is.
I'm Dean, and I'm playing Devi, and I am a media, and I'm fierce.
She is very
Is
fierce.
that what you say in the mirror every morning when you wake
You are
up?
fierce,
Yes.
and you deserve to be here.
I love it.
She's moving ditzier every time. I gotta rein it in.
Matt and I'm playing Ghoul the Tick.
Nice. And you want to do some announcements, Steve, before I get into the recap?
Yeah, let's hit the announcements. If you don't know this channel, we run campaigns on Friday night. We did a 3-year D&D campaign, which is going to get a
Yeah.
campaign 2 coming up early next year. But for now, we're doing a bunch of Cyberpunk Red. This is our 3rd session of Cyberpunk Red Homecoming by Alan. When this one's over, we have, what, like 1 or 2 more after this?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Matt's going to take over for another one, which he has yet to name or tell me the name of. And then also we have a Monday night stream, if you don't know about that. That's called Tales from the Backlog. And on that stream, we try out lots of different games. We played Cyberpunk over there a couple times before we decided to do a full campaign of it. And let's see, what did we do? Oh, we didn't do anything last week. We were going to do Morkborg, but you tapped out, and
I'm
then
a
everyone
bad
else
guy.
was waffly.
You've been doing Spelljammer, right?
We did Spelljammer recently. We did 2 sessions of Spelljammer. I'm going to try and turn that into 3. But that's actually the first time we played D&D. We've done Conan. We've done Tales from the Loop. We've done a bunch of stuff over there. I don't even remember what's coming up next. Oh, we're doing nothing next week because it's Halloween.
Oh, no Halloween special?
No Halloween special. We have kids. We got to take them out.
Oh, this should have been the Halloween special.
And then,
It still can be.
and then the Monday after, we're doing Blades in the Dark.
Blades in the dark.
Ghoul's already in
Blades
costume.
in the
Blades in
dark.
the dark.
Me and Mia just singing at the same time.
Everybody loves Blades in the Dark. Oh yeah, we got to do some actual credits. The only credit we got tonight, I think, is the music. Carl Casey at White Bat Audio. The intro animation is just edited by myself, and all of the character artwork is from Midjourney. So yeah, Carl Casey's the only real person that gets a credit tonight.
I do have 2 credits. I'm using a lot of the pre-gen rules from John the Wise's Discord. Love that guy. He has a great Discord. You should definitely check him out. A lot of DMs in there that will help you play Cyberpunk pretty well. And also Mr. Stiz. I'm using some of his notes too, so really good guys. Check him out.
Cody's in there trying to give me shit about trying to get a 3rd session of Spelljammer out of him. Cody was our DM for Spelljammer.
All right. So yeah, let me go over what happened last week.
Please do. I'm a player, so I don't remember anything.
It was a pretty interesting session. So you guys finally took up the mission from the Fixer Midnight, who was located in old Japan, and you were sent out to go find Dr. Octavius, who was kidnapped, and by some people by some vultures, literally, who are somewhat related to Grace's Pass in multiple ways.
Full of vultures everywhere.
Yeah. But you guys kind of spent some time at the beginning figuring out what to bring on the mission, supplying it, whatever. But then Sunshine decided, hey, I want to try to figure out what's going on with my agent. So he decided to employ Quant to help. And this turned into a whole thing.
And derailed
She
the
just
session.
wanted to take a peek.
And that
Just a
peak
peek.
turned into 3 hours.
Blaming players for totally reasonable decisions is an Archonia
No,
tradition.
which was great. I'm
It
happy
was,
it happened.
it was
tradition.
great. I loved it. I loved
But
it.
I'm
It was
happy
awesome.
it happened. Turned
Yeah, it
out
totally made sense.
Quant made some big discoveries about what's happening inside of Sunshine's mind.
Which is nothing and a virus.
Yeah, it seems like there's a virus going on there, which is
Again, not
slowly
my brain,
spreading.
Just my phone,
and also
my headphone.
it's kind of giving him some weird dreams too. So
Okay, I can't explain that part. All right.
and after that whole thing, you guys finally decided to head out, and you had one encounter outside where you fought some sort of weird like mutant people in the outskirts. You fought them. They hooked up to Grace's car, but then after you beat them, you had to fight this weird amalgamation of like 3 of them put together, and they came out to Grace's car, and you had to like fire it down with arrows thanks to Ghoul.
Yeah.
And
that sucked.
and it was pretty intense. And after that, you guys decide to keep going. You hit some acid rain, and now
Like you do.
we left off where Gracer finally found the trail of the vultures and where this will probably lead to their hideout.
Between the battle and heading toward the hideout, how much time passed?
So, how much time had passed since you left Night City?
No, since we left that battle with the amalgamation dude.
I would say right now is almost, I would say 11 p.m. or 11:30 at night. And that amalgamation was probably around 3 or 4.
Great. Then I'd like to make 2 rolls during that time to repair my armor and Sunny's armor.
Sure, go for it.
So my hand literally flips back and like a bunch of tools come out, and I started just like working on your armor.
I only lost 1 point of armor.
Me too,
Okay.
but it could add up, you know.
Debbie is snoring in the back.
Where's it? Oh, here. I think unless I get a 1 at auto pass, I have like really high. Yeah, that's a 9. And one.
So,
Shit. So the first one's yours, second one's mine.
so which skill are you using to repair?
Basic tech. I don't think there's an armor.
Basic tech.
Or
Okay.
there's a weapons tech. I could use that. It's the same number either way.
And
So
this.
probably you fix my armor, and I'm like, hey, thanks, Ghoul, and like me being sincere for a second throws you off so much that you mess up your own.
Well, let me see the exact number I need to get.
I mean, I can give you a DV. It's probably pretty easy for you.
I have the chart somewhere here. But yes, if you have a DV handy. Oh, here it is. Oh, it's 17. I don't think it's possible. Yeah, it's not possible for me to get it now that I got a 1.
So it's not possible to repair at all.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Not with a
So-
crit
Broken
fail.
more.
Now the crit fell. No.
Oh,
His
yeah.
I repaired easily. Yeah, definitely not. Nope.
All right. So you repaired his, but not yours.
No.
All right.
What's the rule you use to repair?
I'm using basic tech. I have to use a associated tech, so if it's a gun, I use weaponsmithing. But there's no armor, so
Gotcha.
tech.
Can I roll for basic tech to help repair?
I think you have to
That's
be.
a tech ability.
I think that's
It's
only a
just
tech ability.
Okay,
yeah.
that's fine.
Yeah,
I just want to
it's-
double
it-
check.
Yeah.
What? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
you must have a
yeah.
class ability.
that's like his thing. That's like
Well, I have
Yeah.
a hot fix ability, which I could like.
Yeah.
If
He-
your car is
he-
dead,
he-
I could fix it for like 40 minutes.
he's like the guy you go to fix armor and weapons.
Yes.
Kind of like how if we had a med tech, that would be the person you go to fix injuries.
Yep.
Basically.
cyberware is where I really shine because
I've been trying as hard as I can to get Sonny killed so I can play a mid tech.
I have a
I'll help.
medtech built because I really wanted to play one.
Okay. So yeah.
Someone died.
So yeah.
All of us are gonna die, and we're gonna have a party of just med techs.
Trauma team.
I'll survive.
That would be
Mia, do you want to
awesome.
survive with me?
trauma
I'm
team.
pretty good at first aid if ever necessary.
Oh,
Well,
Same.
I've got some first aid, but I'm
Yeah.
not med tech.
Yeah.
First aid is good for
throwing
stable.
up-
Hans can die. That's fun.
Throwing out in the
Hans,
Badlands, we learn
Do you
to
say that out
catch
loud?
one another.
No.
Oh, okay.
I mean, this conversation's not really happening. So yeah.
I'm gonna take Hans out drinking it. at some
Hans,
point.
Hans feels a shiver go down his back.
He doesn't even know why.
Or
does he?
Gracer. Can you give me a tracking skill check? I believe this.
Yeah, tracking.
Tracking.
Top
that
one,
is under-
like the fifth one down.
yeah,
It's an
tracking.
awareness.
It's intelligence.
Gotcha. Okay.
An awareness skill.
I'm not very good. Otherwise, I'd help you.
I got +8. That's because I'm smart. I got nothing in the points.
Why don't you try to help her?
Um,
Oh wait, you don't know the world.
Can I-
You don't know this world.
I have no idea where we
Yeah.
are. I can track the stars.
my apologies. 18.
Oh, that's a good roll. That's good. Okay, so like I said, it is about 11:30 at night, and it's pitch dark now. This is like a pretty new thing for some of you, seeing the actual stars at night, because when you're in Night City, you can't see any stars at night. It's just blue and just red from
We got a
from the
pretty
neon
dope
lights.
sunroof too, so we're like,
So this is probably a really beautiful night. It's also kind of eerie because you're going through this long stretch of road, and the road is going in and out of like from a road to like a dirt road to back to a road, and you're like surrounded by all these like dead trees and dead
as we're
foliage.
driving in the silence,
yeah.
Ghoul's just randomly gonna be like, so, do you think he had as many penises as he had arms?
No, I know he didn't because he wasn't wearing clothes.
It's fair.
He had 3.
Penises?
Yeah.
Quant, can you give me a
He had 6 penises.
Oh, no.
can you give me a perception check?
All right.
all right.
Oh. That is going to be a 16.
Okay. So it's pretty silent right now.
Mhm.
But you start to hear this howling outside.
Hmm.
It sounds like a wolf howling.
A wolf
Yeah, a
howling.
wolf howling.
Sounds like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's a full-on motorcycle, my guy.
Yeah, I don't know if the mics picked that up, but that was right as a motorcycle
Gracious.
revved loudly outside.
No,
our-
that was a really big wolf.
It was a really big wolf.
That's what wolves sound like in the dark future.
Yeah.
Yes, they
And-
all have motorcycles. Okay.
A loud wolf howling, but as you try to focus your hearing better, since you rolled pretty high, you notice that the howling sounds really close. It sounds like it's on your arm.
Oh no. Okay.
Oh, son of a bitch.
And when you look down, do you have your visor on?
I very quickly, like it's always like on the top of my head, and I quickly, pull it down.
So as soon as you put your visor down, you see like this blackness kind of surrounding your deck, and it looks like it's slowly trying to go up your arm.
Okay. That's not great.
What?
It's Sunshine gave me an ETD, so electronically transmitted disease.
Listen,
So,
That's a thing.
I have nothing to say to that. No one forced you to go in.
Whoa.
all right, I'm gonna
I feel like
do
you guys have things to
a.
talk about.
I want to do.
You were
I
there
want
too,
to
Ghoul.
I know.
roll for Cybertech to see
What
if
did
I
I
can.
miss?
I can think of what. If there's any way I can fix this on the fly or stop this, anything I can do.
Oh, I mean that's yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I
roll
like
for
the,
Cybertech or.
I climb up into your seat with you, like
Yeah,
'cause I'm
absolutely.
behind you, so I climb over, like
Okay.
totally uncomfortably, like kicking everybody. 'Cause I'm a
Yeah.
tall guy.
I will actually like tell you to stay back because I don't want to get you infected as well.
Well, I won't
but-
touch it much.
Okay, that's not great. That's also not great. So that's going to be just a 13 on Cybertech.
16 for me, which is very low for what I can.
So unfortunately right now, you can't really get a clear idea of what to do.
Okay.
You do see that it's like the only thing you can come up with your mind on the fly right now is to maybe try to eject all your slots on your deck. And maybe
Okay.
that might slow it down,
Okay,
but that's just a maybe.
but that will leave me. Oh, I should have ejected. I should have ejected my Hellhound when I had the chance. Okay, I will. Did you get anything on that or?
16.
So the only thing you can figure right now, at least until you find like a proper place to actually examine it, is that if you touch this or if you try to jack in or try to figure it out, it's probably going to affect you too.
Like, can I tell if it's physical contact or if it's like an actual data contact?
Data contact.
Okay.
Okay.
So it looks like we're gonna have to amputate.
I just hand in your face and physically push you away. I'm gonna start uninstalling. So is this uninstalling my programs? Because each one takes an hour to uninstall.
What the hell is with
So-
the future?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's both fast and not fast.
yeah.
You got
Huge
brain
files,
dances,
yeah.
but then you can't even like uninstall really quick.
All right, I will
Hold on,
start.
takes an
Obviously, I'm
hour.
gonna do
The wolf first, right?
the wolf first, Hellhound first. Yeah.
All right.
Did I?
So-
I'm sorry, I can't remember. Did Devi already get an info dump about what happened, or is she still in the dark about all this? I think we
I
talked
think
about.
That would be up to you, those two.
Yeah, if you're asking
Well,
me
we've been in
questions,
the car
I
a
am.
long time.
I
I
mean-
think we can just assume.
I mean, you can bring it up right
Oh,
now.
I have
if you want.
absolutely not told Debbie anything. If you want to share, that's fine. I won't stop you, but
I think just for the sake of moving the game along and
Yeah.
the fact that we've been in the car together for like a full day at this point, yeah, I think you probably get the gist.
But what
Yeah.
exactly did you tell Debbie?
I told Debbie that I had a weird dream, and so I had Quant jack into my internal agent and check to see if anything was wrong with it, and she broke it.
I give you the finger as I am still concentrating on removing the Hellhound.
Do I,
Yeah,
know,
also-
do, I know
If
do I know the code and stuff, or is that something that's beyond me? Because like I don't know if Debbie should be
I
looking
don't
for
think,
numbers.
I don't think you have any. The code that I found.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you?
I don't know. Do you say it out loud? Because
I guess if you want to talk to me about the dream, I wouldn't hide it from you. It's 3d6 YOU CD3.
okay, I figured that during this time we'd have just
Yeah.
Because I did get a text from you and I'd be like, what was that text about?
Yeah.
All right. Alan, I have 8 programs in my cyber deck, and my cyber deck is an implant, so I can't take it off.
Yep.
So I'll start with the
That's why we have to
Hellhound.
amputate.
Just count me down and let me know like when the next thing happens, how far along I've gotten, and I will tell you which programs I have ejected.
okay.
3 to 11.
Is 8 hours.
Yeah, you have time to do it all.
Oh, are we?
Well, no, because
Oh.
this is
I'm just starting.
no, this is just starting to happen
Yeah.
right now.
Oh,
Okay.
like as we're pulling up.
Well, we haven't. We're still like driving because
Got it.
right now Grace is tracking right now.
Got it.
But as she's tracking, this is happening.
Great.
Yeah.
I'm
So-
caught up.
All right, so I'll let you know. But right now you're working on the Hellhound
Yeah.
ejection, okay? Okay. And again, you see like this blackness coming up your arm, but it's not like moving at a fast pace.
Yeah.
But it's kind of just staying there, and you see like in the blackness, like the hound kind of growling at you a little bit.
So
I know, sweetie. Just stay tight. I'm gonna
ETDs.
get you fixed.
Guys, she's talking to her arm.
ETDs.
I am not talking to my arm. I'm talking to the wolf who lives in a program that lives in the deck that's in my arm.
Gracer, do you have? I mean, I'm just gonna whisper to Gracer. Like that seat that Quant's in. Is there any chance there's like an ejector seat?
Yeah, I'm not the infection vector here. This is your fault. You can hear
I'm
a little bit
whispering to
more.
my friend Gracer right now.
So
We're in a car. I can hear you.
But I'm just talking about maybe. I'm just interested in the vehicle.
So sunshine. As you're talking to Grace and whispering and having this conversation, give me a torture drugs check.
What?
Oh, nice.
I love it. Those are the two things.
Yeah, it's
Well, I'm
called.
not sure
roll.
which is
Torture.
Yeah, resist torture
Maybe
drugs.
the
What
extreme rear
category
seat.
is it?
Body skills.
Body
Left
skills.
side.
13.
Okay.
Body,
So
yada,
it's
yada.
not as bad as we're gonna say, but something still happens. So as you're talking, you see like where Grace is driving, and you see off in the distance, you just see like a plain straight road with like blackness all around you, and there's a fog coming in too. And for a moment, in front of you, you swear you see Fate just standing in front of the car, and the car's about to hit her.
Whoa! Great. Just for a moment.
Just for a moment, and then the figure just kind of disappears.
Jesus Christ! Did anyone else see a smoke woman?
No.
You okay, Sunshine? I didn't
No.
see anything.
I am totally fine. Quant's the one with the problem.
And then when you say that, you hear only you in your head, Sunshine. You hear, liar, liar.
I do make a good living that way.
Who
So-
are you talking to, Sunshine?
You,
The smoke
Quant,
woman?
I'm aiming my
The
cross at
smoke
you. Yeah,
woman
who are you
here?
talking to?
Being
I'm
in the
talking to
road?
everyone all the time. It's what I do. Don't point your crossbow at me.
You
I don't
said to
like
shoot
it.
you if it gets weird.
Debbie,
Did he?
your agent
Well,
goes off.
I asked and he gave permission.
Okay.
I activate it.
Okay.
Hello? My car's extended warranty.
So the
Department of
person on the
Energy
other line
Savings.
is asking you, how's the new story coming along?
Well, not much has happened yet. We fought like a blob monster, and I think we're almost there. We're on the trail.
Where are you going?
Do I have like a GPS or anything or any way to transmit coordinates?
No, because right now you're kind of going off the beaten path.
Gotcha.
You probably don't even know where you are.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want my editor to know where I am, so if they don't come back, they send somebody. I guess I can give just a brief description of vaguely where we've gone
Okay.
in character.
You can also do an local expert check maybe,
Would that be useful to see how
just to
well I
see if
describe
you
where I am?
could figure out where you are.
While Devi's on the phone, I'm passing Hans a handwritten note that says, "I can get you out of town. Let me know." With a checkbox, yes, no.
Where was that?
Hans
Where is
says,
that?
Wunderbar.
Does he check a box?
He's like,
He
Hans is
checks
happy-
in between the boxes.
Oh,
Hans,
this guy.
Hans likes where he is.
Yeah, okay. Devi's on the phone right now.
Where is this skill? I'm sorry.
Local expert?
Oh, middle underneath
Intelligence.
library search.
Yeah, Dean's having a hard time
Education.
finding this part of his character sheet because he is
I'm on my Steam Deck.
Oh.
I forgot.
We're
There
about
it
to
is.
get a
this
bunch of
man
angry
brought his
messages
Steam
right now.
Deck.
I guess I have a +8 to
Yeah,
that.
But forgot his iPad.
Forgot my iPad. It's only
Got a
11,
Steam
so
Deck-
I give
Steam Deck
middling.
tabletop game.
Yeah, so again, you have never been to the Badlands, so you can't really get a good idea. But you do try to give your editor some sort of like direction or where you've been. And the editor just kind of snaps at you and says, just tell me, as soon as you figure out where you are, just tell me the coordinates and maybe I can bring some help.
Will do. Over and out.
And you just hear the thing slam down.
Can I text via internal agent, or is it like just calling? I can text.
Yeah,
Right?
you can text. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Mhm.
Just noting. So I don't want to call him, but like say the coordinates out loud.
No. All right.
Hold
So
on. Debbie,
yeah, go ahead.
who was that?
That was my editor.
Why does your editor need to know the coordinates of where you're going?
So that if I die, they can send someone to get my stuff.
No, fair enough.
It's good for someone to know where we are.
Not your body, not nothing else like that. Just your
Yeah,
stuff.
no, that
Sunshine.
totally makes sense.
Give me
to
a human
want,
perception.
yeah.
Oh.
if we die out here, Devi, your stuff will vanish into the desert with the vultures and other nomad clans.
20.
They wouldn't know what to do with this, and like I gesture to my outfit.
Okay, so 20
20
total?
flat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so when Devi's having this conversation with Quant, you notice a big like sweat drop on her side right here.
Debbie's
And,
or
Can we turn the AC on?
and you don't feel like she's telling the whole truth.
Devi, you know, since we're in this car together for such a long time, maybe we should
Don't remind
swap
me, it smells terrible in here.
Well, maybe we should swap stories. How did you and Hans meet?
God, we went to high school together.
Liar!
Did you say that for real?
No.
He's always been bugging me ever since.
You and Hans went to high school together, and he's been bugging you. I've known Hans for 3 days, and I have not heard him say a word
You said Wunderbar 3 times.
in English.
I look from Debbie to Hans. Isn't it canon that you guys are like 20 years difference in age?
Yeah, that's true. Sorry, that was Dean forgetting that.
I take him.
Sure of that.
He was my teacher. It was a scandal.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a moment to like flip the little pine tree hanging from
That's
the
great. I like it.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Quant, this is something you notice right away.
Yeah.
Since you've been on this trip, Devi has yet to use her camera one time.
I'm a bad photographer. I just feel like I guess I need to in character be like, hey, I'm taking a photo. I guess I'm gonna take a photo of the thing after we murdered it.
Which thing?
The amalgamation.
The amalgamation?
Oh, are you retroactively saying that you did that?
I
or-
probably would have, right?
I mean, you tell me.
I think I would have done that.
Okay.
I mean, nothing else has been like worthy of documentation yet. So
I mean, yeah,
we
amalgamation.
drove for 8 hours.
That's
I
true.
would definitely have been keeping track of how much Debbie has been filming us. Like if she films like the landscape or the monster or whatever, that's fine. How much have you been filming us?
I think I've been filming Sunshine a little bit just because like he's kind of peripherally the guy who I'm doing a profile right now. I mean, originally my brain was going to be doing on Onyx, but honestly, we're not playing with Onyx yet. So for purposes, I guess Sunshine is kind of who I'm profiling. So if anything, you'll be like in the background.
Probably
of
like as
shots
a
and stuff.
corollary to your bigger Onyx piece. Someone in
yeah.
Onyx's life.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your B-roll. Sorry.
We all know who the star of the show is.
Mhm.
Motherfucker over here.
Yeah.
I can upgrade that camera for you sometime.
Yeah. What can you do?
Upgrade your megapixels.
Can you make them gigapixels?
You don't already have gigapixels? I'm sorry.
Those of us with internal agents are working with terapixels.
That's true. You probably would be at this point.
I don't know. Like, takes an hour to uninstall.
Yeah, it does.
All right. So
Worked on some slow OSs. That's
as you guys are having this conversation, you guys you hear Gracer say something along the lines, we're coming to a head. And Gracer, you see the vulture camp. But right away, a couple of things look a little bit off to you. For one thing, you don't see any vultures patrolling like the outer area.
We go up in the dark, right? Like, no lights?
Yeah. No, I assume no lights, right, Grayson?
Oh yeah, stealth mode
Stealth mode.
for
right?
sure.
Stealth mode.
So yeah, the car comes to like a halt, and can you give me like a perception, Grayson?
Yeah. Go away.
General perception. Okay, that is an 18.
That's good.
Oh my god.
So yeah, like it just seems kind of strange for you. There's no vultures outside of the hideout. It's just kind of just a bunch of cars, some tall grass. Yeah, you can show it. Yeah. So we're gonna switch over to
I'm gonna say, as they roll up and slow the car, and you hear the
You
crunch of the rocks under the tire. Like something's not right here. The vultures should be patrolling the perimeter of their camp.
Yeah, there's a couple of cars flipped over, and there's nobody in front, which is very strange. You know the vultures usually are very protective of their hideouts, but you don't really see anything right away.
Scan the horizons, everybody. Keep your eyes open. Something's not right here.
Maybe they're out grocery shopping.
They're not out grocery shopping.
I mean, I don't think they cannibalize one another, but definitely not grocery shopping.
I would like to do. Is this a good time to do a reveal object check, or is this a perception check as I'm looking at?
What are you looking for?
I am looking for, specifically as we roll up to this camp, I'm looking for any. You know what? I will make this a scan check. What's the phrase? Sorry.
So you're looking for nodes.
I'm looking for nodes.
Mm.
I'm going to use. Yeah, I'm going to do a scanner.
Go for it.
All right. That was pretty solid. 17.
Okay. So yeah, can you describe to me how you do a scan?
Well, I mean, there's.
Do you use your?
You know, I think it is a combination of a physical check and that's a good question. I've never really, it was my understanding that scanner just means, it's a meat action.
Because is it a program that's installed on your?
No, it is not. It is definitively a meat action, meaning it's not done on my deck. It just means that I'm searching for nodes. So I don't use a program on my deck.
But do you have an implant that does this search though?
I don't think that I do. If we want to say that I do, that it's that I'm sending out a ping on my deck, we can absolutely say that. Because I feel like you'd really like me to use my deck to make this check.
I just want to know if it's on your deck. That's all.
Yes, it is definitely on my deck.
Okay.
It does like the full in my VR goggles, it does like the full
ripple.
green laser grid.
Oh, okay.
Check and reveals to me any.
So yeah, it kind of pushes forward. Do you know the range on this?
It says it's a meat space check, so it's just basically anything. The higher the check, the more I can spot from further away. It's at your discretion how much I find. I think it's just literally visual.
All right, so you don't. So nothing outside that much, obviously. But as your check goes further in, you do see a node that's kind of like towards the top of the building.
Yeah.
And it looks like it might be like a radio tower.
All right.
So I don't know if it would be like, yeah, it would be like,
An Iron
yeah,
Man.
it
There
would be
you go.
something
That's a
like
radio
that,
tower, my
It
friend.
is a radio tower.
Yeah.
It's like we're going Reaver themed
Yeah.
anyway for this.
Oh.
So
Is this from
it's the Iron Maiden radio
But
tower.
but just to let you know that this building, there is 2 stories to it. So it's not
Okay.
just 1 story. There is 2 stories up. So
Demon King?
you will have to climb up all the way
Oh,
up there
Got
to
it.
make it happen.
Can give these guys a totally rad, legendary, mythical virus.
There you go. Yeah.
That'll be fun.
So, so we did that. Does anyone else want to do anything?
I guess just a general perception check, perhaps like on the bus
Yeah.
specifically, to see if there's another ambush happening.
I'm scanning through my IR&V.
My problem is I don't have like any dark vision stuff, so I'm only looking at the headlight illuminated stuff.
Sure, man. Give me a roll.
Headlights. All right. Okay, that's good. An 8 plus 8. Sorry, 8 plus 10, so 18.
Okay, 18. I'm gonna say probably Hans assists you with this.
Thanks, Hans.
So he probably gives you like a +2.
Can I assist too since I'm...
No, you
No,
can't.
I can't.
I'll do separate.
Okay, cool.
But so explain to me what you're looking for again. Just ambushes.
Yeah, like for example, into the bus, you have the giant blob monster and stuff like that.
So from where you're looking, you don't see anything that looks like an ambush.
Okay. No, I guess traps made different things. Think if like there was booby trapped or whatever in front of us.
It's pretty dark, and there is a thick fog out there too, so you gotta take that to account also. So from what you can see, from your general area, you
Yeah.
can't really make that out.
I don't really see anything nearby.
I have low light vision from my eyes. You said it's nighttime, yeah?
Yeah.
Can I roll perception
Well,
as well?
let me do him first because you were saying.
I only got a 13, but I am looking through IR&V, so any heat signatures.
All right. So in the big bus,
Yeah, I was going to ask about
Same
that.
roll, worse eyes.
so in the big bus, you don't see any heat signatures, but in the car nearest to the building, you do see some
Oh,
heat
this one?
signatures.
This car?
Yeah.
Yeah. And the other car that flipped down, it's very faint, but you might see something over there, but the fog is pretty thick.
I'm just going to use like hand signals to like point at...
Ghoul.
Yeah.
Remember last time you saw a heat signature inside a vehicle that was flipped over?
Yeah.
What did we learn?
It was not an orgy.
That's right, Ghoul.
I mean, it could be one this
With
time.
itself, yeah.
Thought maybe it might have been a wild animal in there, but
What we learned is shoot the heat signatures.
Well,
Take that innocent person.
Yeah.
it could be a survivor that we could question, Sunshine. We might want to take them alive.
That's true. Are we
Could
sorry?
be Dr. Ox.
Are we assuming that the vultures are hostile, or can they be like talked to?
we
I
don't
thought-
know. We don't know if they're hostile.
Yeah, Grace was going to talk to them, right? That was the whole idea.
I'm
Grace,
sorry,
time
what was
for you to
that, Debbie?
get out and talk.
Well, Gracer, can you run us through again, like your relationship with the vultures, real quick?
My clan and them, they were rivals. We had tried to broker a peace with them, my father and I, and there were some complications in that peace agreement did not proceed.
Do you have any clan insignia or identifiers on you that you might want to take off?
I do not. Yeah. We had painted over those on the car.
I
and,
will
yeah,
have
do
to
not
ask
wear
you,
my clan.
Gracer. I will have to ask you. Do you have tattoos of your insignia?
I would say maybe I've got like a small one here on my chest and maybe on my back.
Okay.
Some indicators, but I've got those covered in my.
So yeah, what do you guys want to do?
Should we go talk to them?
I mean, it's a good place to start.
I think Gracer, you should talk.
Okay. You drive a little closer and then like.
Quick time check.
Yeah.
Have I had time to eject the Hellhound since I started?
Yeah, I would say now it's midnight.
Okay.
I don't know why.
So I've ejected one program and the other
yeah, one.
8.
You were being the
Okay.
hellhound.
So I can-
Yeah, I was
In fact, when it hits midnight,
there. Okay. No, that's not him.
give me another resist torture.
Yo, fuck you.
I'm sorry.
Take that, sunshine. All right.
Take that, sunshine.
There's so many hellhounds in there.
What is that? It's in body. That's right.
There you go.
There's your hellhound.
12.
All right. So, unfortunately, you do suffer a pretty bad headache right now, Sunshine. Like, as soon as the clock hits midnight, you feel this pain throughout the whole side of your, like, right side of your face. And it kind of, like, hits you right here. And I'm going to say 2 points of damage.
Okay, I'm just going to position myself so Devi's on that side of me, and that way I just won't notice the extra pain.
And as you experience this pain, you hear voices again of a woman saying stuff like,
Isn't Debbie so cool?
liar, liar. And you hear the same code again, 3D6U, 3D CD3 again and again. You hear liar, and you should have taken the deal.
What?
What?
It's world sick.
What?
Virus, it's world sick.
Oh, fuck. Fuck.
Yeah.
Those
Anyway,
bastards.
Gracer, get us in with these vultures, will you?
All right. Well, again, I drive up a little closer. Can I guess, get out of the car cautiously?
Tell me where you get out. Do we have her figure?
Driver's
They're
side,
behind
probably.
I'll grab them.
Let me just crawl. Yeah, I can crawl across Sunshine.
Oh, that's true.
They won't expect me to come out the passenger side.
I am gonna get out as well on this side, and I'm gonna put on a gas mask that only covers my nose and mouth. And it also makes me look even more gothic and scary.
I'm turd now.
Do you have
Where
the-
was this?
This one, I think, was...
It looks like
No, this
I'm
one.
like, Sunshine, I think I've got some headache relief in the glove box.
Okay,
Are you getting out?
I will take you up
Yes.
on that. I'm going to get out as well, even with my pain. I
that?
assume Quant is staying in the car.
You were in the
This
middle
side-
seat. So you
yeah.
were, okay.
Yes, I'll have my gun in hand and I'll be covering from inside the car.
I'm gonna use the trunk and like lean on it with my crossbow and keep it aimed, kind of using
Alright.
the cars.
I'll be ready to pop up through the roof. But
Hans
I will
can
be
go with
outside.
you.
Oh yeah, can I get a piece for Hans? Let me get-
You've got all the pieces. Of
Can I get a piece of Hans?
Oh.
I
Listen,
think everybody in the car at this point is
This will be
trying to get
Hans.
except for Grace.
Hans getting
being
out?
very
Yeah.
respectful.
Hans is getting out with Debbie.
Sunroof?
Yeah, there you go. Pops.
Okay, so Gracie, you come out. What do you do next?
I will step away from the car and using like nomad slang speech, announce myself and let them know that we come in peace.
Nomad slang is deep southern drawl.
So you said you're moving around the front of your car?
Yeah, I step further away from the car. Yeah.
just in case she gets shot at, the car won't get hurt.
All right.
Yeah.
So-
but of course, I've got my hand resting on my heavy pistol and my.
How loud do you yell out this slang?
Can I have the range stick?
Loud enough that anyone within like about 20, 30 yards could hear me.
All right. Give me a perception. After you, and tell me again what you say exactly.
I let them know that it's me since I've parlayed with them in the past. And I've come to ask for their help.
Okay. Let me get that perception.
Perception, that is a 16.
All right. So you yell this out, and in the darkness with a fog, and for a moment you don't really hear anything. It's just kind of like silence, and you kind of wonder if there's anybody there. And then all of a sudden you start to hear some coughing coming from that flipped over car. Like,
I throw a grenade. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Gracer,
I will
Gracer.
rush over to the car.
I am ready to shoot whatever is coming out of there that lured her over there.
I am slightly slowerly ready.
So,
It,
I have a
Debbie,
headache.
while running over there, I do draw my pistol.
okay.
I'm
So,
I'm live tweeting to you
State that.
what's happening.
Okay.
I'm narrating, live
It's
narrating.
not called Twitter anymore.
Please stop. Please stop. Please stop.
It's called Musker now.
She's walking. I
So-
place
so
one
we're just
hand
gonna-
on the side of the car, and then I duck down to
muskrat.
we're just
peer
going to use
inside
this
the-
figure.
one
Okay.
of
Put it next to the car where Gracer is.
one of
Right-
the
right in front of her?
windows.
Pop down
So-
the street and give Elon that idea.
So, Gracer, when you come up to the car, you're trying to find where the source of the coughing is, and you see a wounded vulture. He's like on his back, up against the car, and he's just holding his side. He looks like he's been messed up, like really messed up, and he's having trouble breathing, having trouble talking. It's like,
Like,
Gracer. Oh my God, am I seeing things? Is that you?
it is me. I know it's been like a year and a half. How are you doing?
I must be seeing things. This can't be.
How are you doing?
This can't be real. Is this a dream?
Other than the injuries.
So, can you give me like a first aid check to see how bad his injury is?
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Yeah.
like, here, sit still. Let me see if I can fix you up a little bit.
And you can hear it's like, oh. He's like he's having trouble like.
That's a 17.
17. So you look at him. You kind of like assess the situation, and he looks like he has multiple gunshot wounds in his side, one up on his arm, and a big slash, actually 3 slashes across his chest, like right here, and his legs look like they're both, well, not both, but one of them looks like it's broken.
The slash marks across his chest, are they reminiscent of the Amalgamations attack? Or those ghouls we fought in the desert?
It's hard to tell.
Goons?
They look pretty long, not something a human hand could make.
Okay.
What's going on?
Gracer's friend is hurt.
Grace,
Like,
did you?
I could use some additional first aid supplies. This guy's beat up pretty bad.
Can I give her an assist on first aid?
If only we had a party of med techs.
I'm
Quick,
pretty
someone die!
I'm pretty good at first aid, just being a tech. But
I rolled a 13.
I'm not. I'm too busy covering.
Yeah.
I don't
So,
think I'm gonna go in.
but you don't have any. Did you bring any medical supplies, Gracer?
Fine, I'll go. I have a medical kit and
Okay.
pretty decent first aid.
Okay.
Yeah, just some basic stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I
We're all
still
just crowding in, like.
I bring my camera out and film it.
Okay. There you go.
Very helpful,
Ambulance
Debbie.
chaser.
So as this,
Now the quant's reminded me.
So-
I think I should do.
as you're filming, is this like Blair Witch kind of filming?
Oh no, I'm professional. I'm like a Ken Burns kind of thing.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's
All
a lot
right.
I
of
was gonna say
Oh,
Jake
yeah.
Gyllenhaal
Film
in
students
that
that
one
shake the
movie
crap
where
out of
he's
their
like-
camera. Not very realistic.
So far we've been in the dark, but I don't actually have night vision, so I'm gonna ask someone to hold a flashlight for me while I do this.
Okay.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I'm gonna patch up a couple bullet holes and
Yeah.
maybe
Oh,
Ghoul can help
pretty
you
good.
set his leg.
First
Oh
roll.
yeah, there you go.
21 first aid.
I want
Nice.
to play someone's about to die, so hopefully not.
Okay. So, who's holding the flashlight, Gracer? Are you holding it? The flashlight.
For I'll hold the flashlight.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, 'cause she was also helping with, or
Okay,
she was doing it as well.
So yeah, it takes. So with that and with the med, you kind of like stitch up his wounds. You try to make it. You stabilize him for sure, but he definitely looks like he needs medical attention. This is only like a band-aid.
This man needs a hospital.
And he's just saying, I appreciate it, but I don't think I'm going to be able to make it.
Yeah, we'll get you right to a hospital.
Just tell us what happened here.
It kind of all happened really quick.
How many penises were there?
6.
6 minutes.
We got that truck, and we were just trying to get money for food. But when we brought it back, some weird things started happening with the camp. Everyone started acting strange. And this fog came and wouldn't leave. There's still lots of us in there, but I haven't been able to see them.
What fog? Do we see fog?
Yeah, there's just been a fog this whole time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he described it a little earlier.
Gracer, please. You need to get in there and save who's ever still alive.
All right. I kind of look to the rest of you as like, you up for that, y'all?
Is the doctor in there? I shout from across from the car.
Do you guys have a med tech in there?
No, sorry, the Dr. Octavius.
Oh, yeah.
The guy we're here for.
Him too. What about Dr. Octavius?
So when you say Dr. Octavius, he kind of says, Dr. Octavius?
Ox.
He was in the truck you guys stole.
You guys hit a truck, remember?
So he tries to say out a couple words, but as he's saying these words, you see like his eyes start to glaze over in the back of his head, and he's like starts convulsing. He's like, oh.
Quant, are you here with us?
I'm in the car.
Quant,
What?
look at this.
Okay.
Come here now.
Ah!
Run.
I
Hurry.
do. I get out and I run.
I'm gonna, since she's coming back, or do you have your mini? Since she's coming over, I'm gonna turn
Yeah,
around
right here.
and pull up my gun or my
Okay.
crossbow and take a look, or just
All right, and I've got my VR
Cover.
goggles down.
Is he implying that it's this truck they stole or a different truck that's like in a garage somewhere?
A different truck.
Okay.
Not that one. Yeah.
Did he just expire?
And
Yeah.
like so
Oh.
he kind of like foams over at the mouth, and then his hand kind of falls on the ground. And then you start to hear like sounds off in the distance, like howling sounds again. And
Again, everybody else is hearing it.
well, no, just this is at the first time you guys are hearing it, but you're hearing howling sounds again. But now everyone's hearing it.
Does Quant get there in time to see him before he dies?
Yeah, you see him.
Okay.
Because I feel like that reaction is because something's controlling and preventing him from answering that specific question. And I feel like as Quant's coming over, I'm going to say Machine Lord.
Okay. Can I do a cyber tech check to see if this guy
Is infected with the same virus as us.
is infected with the same virus as us?
I mean, you can put you don't even have to do a check. You can just put your visor down
Yeah.
and just look at him, and you do see an infection,
Oh boy.
but it's not the same color as yours. It's like a different color,
Ooh, can they fight? Let them fight.
and
Yeah, you try that.
I don't jack into people. That's your thing.
Gross.
Let
But,
them fight.
but as that's happening, I'm gonna need you guys to roll
Are you
initiative.
there?
Roll
Come behind the
initiative.
camera.
Roll initiative.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
What color is it?
I won.
This one's green.
Sure it is. Okay.
Yours, by the way, the ones you guys have is red. By the way.
Okay. Same roll.
Do you have minis for?
Bad guys?
But I need.
Something
Reflex.
specific?
Yeah, it's reflex. Yeah, I need.
Oops.
The zombies?
No, wolves.
Oh, I have
here.
wolves.
My
There's so
guy.
many wolves.
Yeah. Sitting at
Yeah.
I don't know who
Carolyn's.
that person is, but they have so many wolves.
It's Carolyn.
Yeah, give me those wolves.
Carolyn the
Carolyn's
Wolf
wolf.
Maiden.
You are so
And there's a bird, too.
correct.
Yeah.
All of those things.
You're not wrong.
And
yeah.
there's also a bird just for fun.
Yeah, that's Braun.
Somebody highlight this for Twitch.
Yeah.
Carolyn.
For Carolyn.
Carolyn, your character thing, it looks like it says turd. It's very funny to me.
That's my name.
That says Turi.
It says Turi.
If my wife's
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are half these wolves laying down? Is that what's going on?
No.
7.
Put them up. All
I
right.
rolled a 7. Total.
Oh, and you added the bird too,
Just for fun.
just for
He's
fun.
the flavor bird.
That's
buddy.
it.
It's a flavor
It's the
bird.
vulture.
Like
It's
if you
the
lick 'em.
vulture. We found
Yeah,
it. There it is.
Tastes like black licorice.
Finger licking good.
All right, so what's your initiative, everybody?
I did roll
It's
it.
just plus reflex, right?
Yeah.
So it's reflex plus a d10.
Okay, mine's 9.
10.
Wait,
7.
hold on.
Sorry.
Son.
Everybody yell at Alan. Different
You
numbers.
said 9.
9.
That's a quant.
10.
10. Okay. Gracer.
7.
Okay.
I would say I'm preoccupied with the dead dude.
Okay.
Debbie's 5.
5.
14.
Well, should I roll Han separately? She's
No. Hans will act on your turn.
Okay, cool.
And you said 14.
14.
Okay. Go.
24 meters away.
I am closest to most of these wolves.
I thought the car was going to be a safe spot, so I really didn't want to go forward, and now I'm happy I did.
Hold on. Let me just roll up these dogs real quick. Ooh.
Oof. Just remember, ranges definitely affects your weapons. We shouldn't have handed him so many wolves, so he couldn't put them all down.
Yeah. That was about the amount I was looking for, so
Okay.
don't worry.
Why isn't the range chart with the ranged weapons?
Here, you can just share
So
mine.
stupid.
I should have brought my very heavy pistol. It's in the car.
I mean, yeah.
Like,
All pistols have the same range.
Shouldn't it be here in the ranged weapons section? It's ridiculous.
I think it is, isn't it?
No, like it goes from here to goes to armor.
Oh, this is the you have to go to the combat section.
Oh my god, that's so silly.
Yeah, but here you have it. It's right here.
Okay, cool.
Great game. Interesting book layout.
Yes,
Interesting book.
it takes a minute to learn.
Similar to our assessment of Conan.
Some earlier charts in the book give you half of what you need, and a chart further back has it all. So why not just give you one chart with all
Yeah,
of it?
it
at
saves
once?
some printing money too.
But it allowed them to fit more lore in there, like more pictures and
Yeah.
stuff.
But a beautiful book. Good lord, the
It is
art and
beautiful,
everything.
yeah.
Yeah, it is
The
a really nice
layout is
book.
pretty
It's just hard to
snazzy.
navigate.
I mean, speaking of Morgborg, right?
Yeah.
Battle mode.
Whole page that says nothing but +10 on it. And
Yes.
Sorry, just give me 1 second here.
So guns at the cameras, wait for things to happen.
you're just gunning the camera, huh?
I can watch our Matt stream here.
Wait, are you playing a video on your thing and that thing?
Yeah, I have it stream up right here.
Well, because it has the delay on it, so now I can see myself finger gunning. There it is.
Yeah.
And then soon they're gonna watch me watching me. Oh.
Sorry, I have a certain way I wanted to do this.
It's
I'm
all
also
good.
uploading some very large files in the other room to the cloud,
Oh.
and we're streaming, and you're watching that.
You know, Narcissus wasn't looking at himself.
Here,
he was looking at himself looking at himself.
This actually has I have cellular on this, so I'll just switch to cellular.
Yeah, I'm sure it's fine.
All right.
I have a very fast internet connection.
So,
Yeah, I didn't notice any delays.
unfortunately, these dogs are pretty fast. So, 2 of them act before you.
Oh wow.
So, I'm going to need you to move. No, not that one. The one next to it. Yeah, that one. It's going to run as far as he can to
Which is
this one.
How
That's
far is he
me.
gonna- how far can he run?
How far? He's a dog.
So
Humans are usually like 5 or 6.
5 or 6 for humans.
I think Cyberpunk to fight not wolves.
So
Well, last week we fought monsters.
so I would say just 5.
5 meters?
Yeah, 5. Yeah.
Wait, 5 meters or 5 spaces? Because 5 meters gets you like here.
5 spaces.
5 spaces. 5 spaces.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, he's not a bush.
And
Whoosh.
is there a dash in this game?
I don't know.
There's gotta be.
There's gotta be a dash. Yeah, I think.
Distance and movement?
Well, yeah. Just let him go another 5 spaces straight, but he won't be able to do anything else.
House rule.
That's
Yeah.
basically
Yep.
at me, yeah. Hey, what's up, buddy?
All right, and then
Ah!
this one will do the same.
This here's Braun.
So he's moving 12
Yeah,
towards me, or
to the closest. So I guess that one. Yeah.
That's,
he's gonna make.
that's Devi. Ba, 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 ba.
Okay.
Wolves.
We're about to get a biotech, guys.
You thought you were safe
And
by
now-
the car.
And now it's Ghoul's turn.
It's like, yeah, and you dive in the window.
Ken Burns this moment.
I'm gonna immediately yell.
Camera away.
'Cause I did say I was scanning the horizon now that my job was done there. So I'm gonna yell, wolves, fall back.
We're not calling ourselves the wolves. Oh, God, wolves.
Please.
And I'm gonna do a run and move, or a move and shoot action type of thing.
Okay.
So wrong side. Sorry, I'm trying not to hit you. We do have a smaller one. So
Yeah,
I just don't
Debbie's
wanna-
eye is out.
Oh,
Who's around today?
yeah.
What happened?
Your mom.
That's actually
The
great.
smaller measuring stick.
Uh,
This is hilarious.
You
No,
like,
we do have a smaller one. This is for
Getting
the.
some great
Yeah, where's
footage.
the
That'd be
smaller
fun.
We got
You know what? We like it big.
Yeah, we do.
And I'm gonna try to get the one on Devi, and I'm gonna load a expansive arrow in.
Okay.
What's that do? Expand people?
If I get a critical injury, it does 2 critical injuries.
What?
Ew.
See if I get a critical injury.
All right. So
16 to hit, which I think actually works because it's 15, 13, 15.
These wolves with a
it's
lot of
it's
armor on.
15 for point blank.
For me, it's 13 at that range. So
Oh, so yeah. So it's 7. So yeah.
So I'm good.
Okay.
I just have to switch back to the file here.
All right.
All right. Crossbow, 46 damage. See if I get some of those 6s finally.
Probably not.
Before the game, I literally rolled like 40 d6s and got not a single 6.
Combat light.
I got a
Hey,
6.
it's one. That's like exactly odds.
I know, right? I may miss my count.
He's excited.
14.
14.
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you shoot at him again? The
Expansive arrow. It doesn't do anything though.
Expensive air.
It's just a regular arrow.
It's expansive arrow.
Okay. And which one do you hit again?
This guy.
It only
Okay.
does something special for
And
you.
where are you?
Yeah, right here.
Okay, yeah, sorry, I don't see. So yeah, your arrow goes across, and it hits so true that the fog kind of separates a little bit as the arrow is going through, like whoosh, and you see it
Oh, that's dope.
jam into this wolf on the side. But it's still standing, but it falls on like its side, but you can tell that it's still like moving.
Nice.
So, but actually, can you put it prone for me? That one. Okay. Yeah.
And then, yeah, I yelled fall back, and I meant to the bus, just so we're clear.
All right. And is that it for your turn?
Yeah. Actually, I only use a couple of my movement spaces, so I'm gonna actually fall back, like I said.
Okay. All right. So now we got 2 dogs again. This time it's going to be that dog right there.
Hans, no.
And it's going to go for Hans.
Hans.
And he's going to attack Hans. Sorry, what page is Hans on again?
Oh God, I don't know.
Ooh. I just got a crit.
Oh,
Well, that's attack.
that's
to hit,
probably
right?
fine.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I am. This is a house rule. I'm saying right now. If you roll and get a crit on your range attack or whatever attack, you get to add 1d6 to your damage.
Oh,
Hans is 11.
Yeah.
He's got 11 armor.
Improving the crits.
He's
Yes.
wearing light armor. A light armor jack.
oh, that's pretty good actually.
Yeah.
Light armor jack.
SP
Okay.
11.
Light armor jack is actually like above average for armor, which is what we all have.
Yeah.
But
Okay, so I'll do my damage.
I like that house rule though. Good idea.
It'll make the fights go faster.
just make them hurt more.
Sorry, what's the stopping power of that light armor?
11.
11. Okay, so this damage is going to be 16.
Should know how much health he has. I have his stats, but I don't have the health there.
Oh, they don't give it to you?
No,
They
just
should
his
give it
stats.
to you.
That's hilarious. It's I'll bring it up for you.
Keep yawning.
Yeah.
We can keep moving.
Yeah.
And you'll ablate his armor by 1.
Yeah.
Take off his armor by 1, and he's going to take 5 damage.
5 damage and a bladed 1. Oh,
Okay.
Watch out.
All right, and
Oh, your headphones.
We've lost cool, everyone.
and
Doesn't matter. Gold doesn't have ears.
I'll just start crying if I drop it.
and then this one on the road next to you is going to go for Hans also. He's going to do another attack.
A beautiful boy.
Oh, actually.
It's been a while since I've heard that one.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Okay.
My special
Hold
little guy.
Wow.
This is
I
about
am
how we
rolling
calculate
so
hit
good
points.
today. I don't.
Congratulations.
It's just strange for it to happen on this side of the screen, you know. So, let's see.
Oh my god, where is it? That's my husband you're hurting. And
I know, and I just rolled a crit on the damage.
For Hans?
So, yeah, for Hans.
Twice?
Oh no!
So that's gonna be a total of.
What's his will and body?
His will is
It's gonna be 22 damage.
6 and his body is 7.
45
Ooh,
HP.
he's
Yeah.
But he just took 26?
26.
Yeah.
So
no,
31 total.
Sorry, no, I said 22.
Oh, 22
22.
minus 10. So 12.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So he's taken 17 so far.
But do let me know when he gets to half.
He took a
health.
critical though, right? Does he?
Yeah, that-
he gets to roll.
Yeah, so I'm rolling on the damage table right now.
Oh no.
So oh my goodness.
Uh
Okay, so
Hans
This-
loses an arm.
so this dog kind of comes up on Hans and he gets him from behind. He doesn't really see him coming, and he like bites him right here on the neck,
Aww.
and he
But-
suffers a collapsed lung.
oh. Holy shit. And 5 extra points damage.
So 5 extra points of damage, and now he has
Gotcha.
-2 movement for 1 minute,
Oh no.
and base death save penalty +1.
Nice.
So yeah, you hear Hans scream like "Oh!" in the darkness, and it just kind of echoes throughout.
I
the
used
whole
to
game.
What's the minus
puppies.
to movement, sorry?
Minus 2.
Minus
-2.
2 for 1 minute.
For this combat, basically.
So
That's not that bad a consequence. Just
Now
the
it's
same
quant.
thing.
All right.
Wait, I rolled. Oh, you rolled 10.
I rolled 10. You
yeah,
rolled 9.
you rolled 9.
But we got 2 more rolls
I-
coming our way.
I look around really quickly and I yell to, not to you, I yell to Ghoul, are those real? Is that Waltz?
My arrow hit it.
Okay. I will fire twice. Well, I'll fire at this. I think I have the clearest shot on this one right over here.
Okay, where are you?
I'm there.
Okay,
That's right.
That's the one that hurt Hans.
Yep.
okay.
Window.
So
It's like still hanging on him.
so that's
probably.
like
It just
that's like what do you think? 12,
that's gonna be 14.
14? Okay.
All right, with a heavy pistol, that should be in range. Just for it.
It's in range.
So you got okay. So yeah, go for it.
All right.
So you got
but it's gonna be a 20
yeah,
to hit,
you gotta beat a 20.
All right.
or you can move closer.
Okay, so that's a 21.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
All right.
So roll damage.
Okay. And that was even, I forgot to add my +1. So yeah. The +1 goes to both to hit and to damage?
Just hit.
Just to hit. Okay. So it's 22 actually. All right. That is going to be 8 damage.
Okay.
Oh,
8 damage on that one.
is he still up?
He's still up.
We'll fire again.
Okay.
That is going to be more than 22 that time. Significantly more. I can't do math tonight. Sorry. Good lords. 24.
Well, it's a hit regardless.
Yeah, it's a hit regardless.
So go ahead. Roll that damage.
Actually, weirdly enough, 8 again.
8 again.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So yeah, you kind of you're going through your head and your mind. You're like, is this real? I'm not sure. Am I just hearing things again? And you kind of focus and you shoot one shot, and you actually shoot the wolf off Hans's shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
It falls to the ground, and Hans kind of goes down like this too. But that dog is definitely dead. So
All right.
yeah.
All right. And then I'm actually, do I have enough movement to get to those double doors on the building?
Yeah.
I'm going to do that. Would you move me to the double doors? Are they locked?
Well, right now, I don't think you can check because you shot and move.
That's fine.
So,
Fair enough.
okay.
I break for the doors, and that's my turn.
All right. Can you take that dog off of there? This one? Yeah. So you avenged Hans with that broken lung.
Hell yeah.
All right. And now Sunshine.
All right. What skill do I use to fire my assault rifle? I have archery,
Shoulder arms.
auto fire, and handgun.
Shoulder arms. Top
Shoulder
top
arms.
right.
Shoulder arms.
Oh, I see. There's a whole other section. Okay.
Aren't all
My-
arms shoulder arms?
My handgun's more likely to hit,
Not
but my
pistols.
poor assault rifle will do more
Your
damage.
shoulders in your arm.
I think I'm
Tisk,
gonna.
tisk.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do the. I'm gonna do the very heavy pistol
Okay. Which one?
on this other wolf that's attacking
Okay.
Hans.
All right.
Actually, I'll step out here
all right.
and then shoot.
We all immediately rally to Hans's
All right.
defense.
So,
Yeah,
But not
Debbie
you.
was
Not
saying
Debbie, yeah.
so that wolf is in
She's
back of
fine.
Hans.
She's fine. She's got a camera. It's
Well,
all
I'll
good.
happily move around the other side of the car
Okay.
if that
But,
means I
yeah,
can
that
Get
would
some
do
great
that.
footage.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Han's gonna
I
take
would
it
say
apart.
that's 12.
12.
That's 12. Okay.
Yeah. So that's actually a DV lower.
So yeah, you have to beat a 15.
What I rolled on the die is 3 plus 12, which is 15.
Nice.
Defender wins, right?
Good thing I
Yes.
used the handgun.
So you still miss.
No, but wait. Do I get a bonus for him being engaged with Hans?
No.
Flanking?
But no, sorry, that's only for skill checks. I was gonna say you can use luck, but
Oh, I can't use luck for an attack,
No, it says each point of luck spent gives you +1 to a skill check.
but I rolled the handgun skill to fire my handgun.
Do you think that counts? I'm gonna say yes.
Sure. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll spend a luck point for that. Bump it up.
How much total luck do you have again?
I have 7 total.
This resets every session.
Every-
right?
It resets every session?
Yeah, every session, yeah.
Oh, well then I'm down to 6.
Okay. All right, so you have just enough to hit him with that points. With that luck.
Awesome. I will
So-
roll my 5d6.
Heavy pistol's
no, my
5d6.
46.
I was gonna say.
No, that's the whole reason I was debating. Yeah. Oh man, a 1, 2 2s, and a 3.
Jeez.
That's an 8.
8 damage.
8 damage on the
Okay.
wolf.
All right. And what else do you want to do?
That's it. I moved and shot.
Okay.
I'm done.
Heavy pistol's only one shot?
Yeah. Very heavy pistol. Yeah.
Very heavy pistols. Right
Oh,
now.
okay.
Rate of fire is 1.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. They counter it by being able to pierce heavier. armor.
Gotcha. All right. So that's it for your turn. So now, Gracer.
Give it back. I'll just tell you what you have to roll.
Is that a wolf coming up on Sunshine's 6?
Yeah.
Yes.
There he is.
Yes.
Sunshine
Okay.
didn't see him.
Yes, it's a wolf riding back of sunshine.
Oh no, there's a book in the way.
Could I climb up on the overturned car and fire twice, or do
Sure.
I have to walk around
for
it?
it.
Okay.
That's dope.
Do the
Yeah.
cooler
That
thing.
is, yes, hell yeah.
That's some nomad shit right
It
there.
is.
Use your car.
And that's 2 shots from my heavy pistol.
Okay.
The
I'm
first
gonna say
is-
that's-
That's probably a
14.
hit. That's 22.
No. She's shooting that.
Oh, she's shooting that one. Oh, that's close range. Yeah, sure.
So what's the first hit?
22 on the first
That's a hit.
shot.
That's a hit on the first.
3d6. I have a 6, a 5, and a 4.
6 of 5 and a 4.
What's the total?
So yeah, I'm sorry. I apologize. 15.
Okay. Wait, that was the total?
That's the damage.
Total's a 15. Yeah,
Damage for
Total
both
damage.
for both shots or just one?
that's the single shot.
That's a single. Wow.
Nice.
That's a good roll.
So yeah, with that single shot, describe it.
You've killed this wolf.
Yeah, you killed this one with
Like
one
total
shot.
ragdoll physics. That wolf just kind of flops in the air. It looks like it's like leaping halfway
Oh,
through
yeah.
the air to bite sunshine, and they just shoot it out of the air.
So yeah, Grayson does
Some
this.
nomad shit.
Grayson does this badass nomad shit. Gets on top of the car and just shoots that with that one shot.
And you have a two shots on that, right?
Yeah.
I do. So I'm going to train the other shot on the one behind Hans, because that's the only other one I can see clearly.
That one's 14.
Okay, 4. So,
So
you
that's
got,
gonna be a higher DV.
So you got beat 20 on this shot.
That is not that. Okay. I 17 total on the. on
Sorry,
the
yeah,
roll.
that's a miss. But that's you still killed one. That was a cool ass shot. Okay. Do you want to do anything else on your turn? I think you can move a little bit more if you want. You don't have to.
I think I'll stay where I'm at.
Okay. All right, another 2 dogs. Let's see. So, wow, I was just about to move that guy too. So, we're gonna move that one as close as we can.
Is it gonna do the double?
Yeah, it's gonna do the double.
Okay, so it's there, but it's not
Yeah,
able to.
Okay, and this one's gonna do a double, but get on top of this.
For the bird.
Yeah, and
Is that the
now,
leader?
He pulls out his gun.
No, now the wolf's
and
doing
now
nomad
it's
shit.
Debbie's turn.
Oh, Debbie's turn.
We're being attacked by
So
three
if I
wolves.
don't move, I can shoot twice, or is that like a special?
No, you can move. Wait, what's your rate of fire in your?
Just one, I believe, when very heavy.
No, you can only shoot once.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you can move without. There's no attack of opportunities. in this game.
Gotcha.
Yeah, which I think is strange, but it's fine.
It's not right.
It's not.
I will shoot just one of the ones next to me.
Yeah.
I assume that's easy because it's right next to me. That's very good. That's 18, 19.
Yeah, what are you using?
My very heavy pistol.
Okay, yeah, that's a hit.
They do have different HPs, so you're gonna shoot the one that's already wounded.
Oh, sorry, one of the unwounded one.
Unwounded.
That's not
dog is
wounded.
gone.
Unwounded.
Yes.
Okay.
A freshie.
Yeah. Whoa, that's 3 ones and a 5.
Wow.
That's 8 damage. 8
Okay,
damage is the
alright.
name of the game here, I guess.
All right.
You're still getting used to the big gun.
Yeah.
Okay. And do you have is that a single shot?
That's my single shot.
Okay,
It's
but
supposed to be a lot more damage than
But
that.
now you control Hans.
Oh, I'm also gonna just move.
Yeah. As we've learned, we can hop over cars. So.
Because that's the thing we can do. Hans will shoot his very heavy pistol at the wolf.
Oh, which one? The wounded or the non-wounded?
The one that's on him.
One attack.
What's his total HP right now?
He has not. Oh, he's less than half, I believe.
All right, so he'll have a. There's.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
he is one above half.
Oh, you're
Okay.
good.
Okay. So he's not.
He's got 23 and he's got 45 total. He's got 6 plus. I'm sure that hits.
Yeah,
Yeah, 6 plus 6, 12.
he has a better one than you, right?
Yeah, we're the same.
Where you said 12?
Yeah, 12.
Matching
That's a
pistols.
miss.
Wait,
What?
he has only 6 plus 6.
He has plus 6 handgun. Oh, sorry, 6. Oh, that's a skill, and then
And then
plus reflex.
yeah.
So yeah, so that's a lot more than that.
Yeah.
That's 13 plus 19 total.
Okay, yeah, that's it.
Cool.
That was miss.
Why don't they? I don't know why they.
I don't know, it's
add
so
those up for
stupid.
you, Yeah.
Oh, it's Hans, you magnificent beast. That's 12, 17 damage.
Wow.
Okay, and that's on the wounded one?
But no, that's the one that was
That's one
attacking
of those
him.
right here.
Yeah, that one's dead.
Yeah.
So describe how Hans kills that one if you want.
I want can canon-wise case rip it apart with his hands as opposed to using a gun.
No, it has to be the pistol.
Damn it.
He can open
Actually,
the jaw though and shove the gun in his
Wait,
mouth.
this is the same
yeah.
one I shot, right?
No, this is a different one. You
No.
you shot the one off of him.
Oh, right. And
No,
then
I shot
Gracer,
the one off of him.
Gracer
Oh.
killed it.
Oh, then
Racer
killed yours. You killed the one that was
on
already
Hans,
wounded,
yeah.
and then he's
Okay.
killing the other one.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we all helped out Hans,
Yes, we all helped.
including Hans.
Yes.
Hans helped Hans. I like the grabbing its jaw and
just
being like,
shooting it.
no, like drop it, poof, kind of thing.
Oh boy.
Okay.
What kind of dog is something so
Brutal.
to eat?
Yeah. And then,
All right. The last two. That one over there is gonna go
For Hans.
It's gonna go for. Yeah, I guess Hans is the
Oh, I
closest.
guess. Well, I guess
What's
Hans,
their speed
Hans
again?
will join me up here.
yeah, Hans. Yeah.
All right, then I guess it's gonna go for Sunshine.
Yeah.
What's their speed again?
It's gonna be
5.
5, so double that.
So
So
10.
he can get to me,
Yeah, he can
but
get
he
to
won't
you.
be able to do anything.
Yeah.
And then that last one is gonna join that other.
The
Actually, no.
pile.
That other one is gonna go into this bush over here in the back of it.
He's gonna hide
He's
in the
just
bush.
peeing.
Just I was gonna say
This
peeing.
bush is mine.
Look, it's Carolyn. I mean,
I don't really
Oven.
like what's happening to my pack.
Ah,
It's Oven reincarnated.
No, it isn't.
is it
Oh.
Oven and the
No
chipmunks?
wells.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're back to the top of the round, and
That means some of the wolves.
yeah,
get to kill.
this dog, and this one. Oh wait, this is the. Oh, sorry, this is the one that
Nope.
was.
Yeah,
wounded.
one of the wounded ones.
Yeah,
That was.
so he's
Wounded,
gonna get up, and he's gonna try to run away.
Aw.
Hey, yeah.
And he limps adorably.
You know what? That's helpful.
Yeah.
He's gonna try to run away, so he's gonna go as far as he can.
What about the guy that was laying? Is that the guy that was laying down?
Yeah, that was the one that
Yeah.
was laying down, the
Okay.
wounded.
And then there was one.
then-
That one was on the bush, but you knocked it
Yeah.
off.
Yeah, and then this one's gonna try to go up here where Hans is, and
And fail.
That means he can't get there, right?
Yeah.
In
well,
Warhammer, that's what it is.
he's gonna try to jump up to where Hans is and attack him. So
Okay.
um,
He's up there. I know. That's impossible. Not with that blue stick stuff.
okay, so that's gonna be a hit, and it's gonna be 10, 13 damage.
On Hans?
Yeah, on Hans. Yeah.
Boy, now
So
he's
you got
below health.
-9.
Minus. Oh, yeah, because the. So,
So what's his total right now?
minus 13. So he took
4.
4 damage.
So
He
now-
had 19. He's below half
So
now.
now he's gonna be. So now he's seriously wounded,
And his armor's at 8 now.
and he's gonna be
Yes.
taking a -2 to everything.
Cool.
So -2 to shooting, -2 to running around, to effects, to meowing.
Cool.
So, yeah, Hans meowed.
Alright.
Mute
Now
my
it's
mic.
Ghoul's turn.
Great.
I showed you how to deal with that the other day, Mia.
Is the one attacking Hans right now? That's a freshie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's
it's
okay,
fresh,
yeah.
yeah.
All right, then I'm gonna load
The
a.
wounded one try to run away.
I'm gonna load an incendiary arrow.
Oh shit.
Incendiary.
Oh, yeah.
Incendiary arrow.
I really
the car on
appreciate
fire.
that Ghoul shoots like trick crossbow bolts.
Yeah.
He's the
a
Hawkeye
weapon.
of this. Oh,
Hell yeah.
stop doing that.
It's so bad. I'm rolling so bad
It
today.
Oh,
happens.
no.
It happens.
Yeah, I totally missed. It was like
Both shots?
I only get one shot.
Oh, yeah, one shot.
It's
Yeah.
a negative 10.
Well, it's 14 plus 1, so it's 15 minus 9.
Yeah,
So,
sorry. So yeah, you try to aim up your shot, but maybe the fog is getting to you and you just can't really focus. And it's just and then you shoot like it goes off.
It's
in
also
your
like
direction.
I imagine it like it's biting his arm and he's like swinging it around.
Yeah,
so it's
true,
a moving
true.
target. Hans, hold still.
Okay, so now it's gonna be Quant's turn.
Ah, okay. Can I check the door as a free action just to see if it's locked? I'm not trying to.
Okay, yeah. So so this door is not. It's a double door, but it is metal.
Dumbledore?
Yeah.
Dumbledore.
It is metal. So these kind of doors usually open up automatically with like a key card or something.
Nah,
So and there is a key card slot right next to it,
of course. it
and
is.
also a intercom thing too. So,
Go ahead and infect the building.
I'm kind of thinking about it. I've got my visor down. Do I see any more miasma? Green miasma?
not on this door, no.
Okay. Interesting. All right. I will. You know what? I'll double back towards the guy on the ground, and
The guy on the ground.
Oh, this
or
guy, the dead guy.
Yeah, the dead guy.
Oh, okay.
The dead vulture. And as I do, I will also take a shot on that wolf that's coming up to attack Hans.
Okay.
Everybody's helping.
I'll say you moved this way then.
Sorry, the other wolves are out of me. Oh, it's a shame. It's not a good roll at all. That's gonna be that's just a 17. Is that good enough?
Where's the
17
wolf?
to hit that wolf.
Yeah.
No.
I'm closer.
No. I'm gonna say that's you missed, but just barely.
What is
Burn
it?
luck, save Hans.
Yeah.
6 or
Which wolf? This one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's 5 meters. I mean, I'm sorry, 10 meters.
10. Yeah, it would have to be at least a 15.
It was
17. He doesn't want you to hit, but you hit.
Oh,
He wants to
okay.
kill Hans.
Sorry. It's a hit.
He wants.
All right.
He wants Hans out of here.
Who doesn't like
Hans
Hans?
down.
He just doesn't want to do the accent. You had to give him a German accent.
Wunderbar.
Wunderbar.
All right, that's 13 damage on that wolf.
Okay.
He's got to live to Jugendia.
Wait, you said
Go
13?
crazy with the
I
voice.
did.
Okay. All right.
And I'll take my second
How
shot.
to do a German accent.
All right. So you got
And if you
beat
don't, that's
15.
better.
Sorry.
That's okay. It's all right. We're giving you a hard time.
Shit.
That's going to be, again, a
I know how Steve's
17.
feel.
It will be, I actually rolled a 17 again, legit.
Are you?
Yeah,
Are
it's a
you
2.
watching her dice rolls?
Look, here's the thing. I could roll, unless it's a crit fail, I'm going to hit, because I have 14
Okay.
as my base
Gotcha.
for gun,
Oh.
and it's a +1 pistol.
yeah,
so unless
yeah,
I crit
you
miss,
planned
I'm going to
this.
hit every
You
time.
planned this.
Yeah.
Alan, I'm going to give you some life advice. Don't marry a woman if you think you have to watch her dice roll.
Oh,
Oh.
Wunderbar.
I love you too. All right, 10.
So 10 damage?
Mm-hmm.
All right, describe it.
All right. I have, I would say that as I just run over to check the door. I'm frustrated. I'm upset. The wolf's howling. All I can think about is my hellhound. And I just fire off at this stupid, rangy meat wolf. And it's just like all of my childhood coming back to me. And I'm like, this is why I moved to the city. Boom, boom.
Oh, your
Just
childhood
two
was wolf
clean shots. What?
What?
All right.
We learned about Juan
And
today.
Is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my
Okay.
turn.
All right, Sunshine.
Cool. I'm being eaten. Let me
Welcome
go
to the
ahead
club.
and
Oh, yeah, we got to save you too, huh?
yeah. Well, I helped Hans, so hopefully someone helps me. Cool. I have rolled a 14 to hit this wolf that's right
That's a
in my
hit.
face.
That's a hit.
Okay, that's good. Hopefully I roll a large damage number. 10, 12, 13 damage.
Okay. All right. It's still moving. You get a good shot on him.
So I'm just like point blank range. Bam! Fuck.
Yep.
What's
But,
biting you? I
Well,
mean,
rah, rah, rah,
Are
and you're
the-
trying to get,
I'm gonna run over here and go, Hans, save me!
Corpse is bleeding to death. Wunderbar!
imagine this big German like Santa Claus looking down at you like covered in blood and bite marks.
all right.
I'm a piece of
So now,
shoulder.
the dog you just shot is going to run up towards you,
Oh, fuck.
and
Why do you have to do that to Hans?
I killed Hans.
it's going to attack you.
No! Hans!
Counterspell.
Hans died on the way.
Okay, that's going to be that's going to be a hit for
Okay.
sure. So now,
Wait, you repaired my armor.
Yes. You're at
My
11.
adjustment didn't take.
so
Well, you were 11 last time. Now you're back down to 10.
Well, yeah, now I'm back down to 10.
okay, so
I was going to change it and change it back.
oh man, I almost got a crit on that. Oh, so close. I mean, hey.
Anyway,
That's going to be 12 damage.
12 damage. My armor absorbs. Does it absorb the 11? Is that what it does?
10.
It absorbs whatever the number. But
Yeah.
you repaired it, so it was at 11.
The first time you were attacked.
Right.
Then I got a bladed back on it.
So
But this is the first time I've been hurt tonight.
Oh, I thought this is the
So-
second time he bit you.
No.
so
Oh yeah. So yes.
So then I only take 1 damage.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to. It doesn't say specifically here about dog bites, but do you consider that a melee?
Melee
That's
is
melee.
half.
It's half your armor.
Oh
Okay,
shit,
so
we haven't
half
been
of
doing
it
that.
gets through.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
that was
Hans
the
is
same
dead.
thing as last time, actually.
I don't know if he's dead, but he's a lot more hurt than he was.
So you have to cut your armor by half, and that's how much it stops the
Okay.
damage.
So it did.
It did 12.
It did 12. So,
So-
I'm gonna
11 rounded up. 6.
yeah 6.
So minus
I was at 34, so now I'm at 28.
Can Steve use evasion instead of armor? It's not a really high evasion.
yeah. You know what? You're right. You're right because it's
Because
melee. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So you have to roll.
If you
Defender rolls Dex plus evasion plus a D10.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Your
So
evasion is under
Hans
fighting
might
skill.
not be dead.
yeah.
I
Hans
hate
might not
this.
be.
I hate the
It's
layout
a
of these
plus
skills.
4
They
evasion.
should be
So
under.
so your Dex plus your evasion skill plus a D10.
He's got plus 11 evasion.
It's 14.
Does he really?
Yeah.
14. That's what you roll.
The
Yep.
total.
So yeah, you evaded.
Oh.
Yeah.
well,
So you don't even take this damage.
So your armor is 11.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
Can we just keep the way we did it for Hans? Though? 'Cause I don't want.
Yeah, we don't.
I don't want to lose Hans at this juncture.
Yeah. Well,
No way.
he has actually really good evasion, so we might not. We might not have. So we'll just call it even right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was that one, and now, this one, the
Mhm.
one that's hiding behind the bushes, is gonna try to get whoever this person is.
That's
That's
Debbie.
Davy.
Davy.
Yeah,
yeah.
yep, so
Davy? It's
Davy.
Davy now?
Davy.
She was almost named Davy. It
So-
just keeps sticks in my head that she's.
So now this is
Putting
gonna be
on
this is gonna be a
airs.
melee. We're gonna do this properly. So roll me your Dex plus evasion plus a D10.
I'm actually pretty good at evasion. That's 7
I
plus.
thought it was a 1. I was like, no, you're not.
7 plus evasion 11, so 18 evasion total.
I rolled 16.
Yeah,
So
buddy.
yeah,
Wolf.
so the wolf is like biting at you, trying to get you, and you're just like, "Ugh."
She's up on the car, so it's
Like-
probably like.
It's the power of Hans. He's saving us both.
Yeah, he's got a
Okay.
protection aura around him.
Yeah.
And now it is Gracer.
All just remembered we're ninjas.
Gracer.
I
I am going to jump off of the car and move towards the road and shoot the one that's there on this. Yeah, literally like right in front of me with my first shot.
Okay.
And if I kill it on this one shot, then I will target the one on top of the bus.
Okay, go for it.
Oof. I rolled a 1.
Oh, okay. So you gotta roll
Join the
again.
club.
Yeah,
You gotta
roll
roll,
again.
roll again, but minus it.
So 8.
This is called
So-
an implosion.
So that is a 4
That's a
total
miss.
if I'm subtracting it from
That's
my
a
base
miss.
attack.
Sorry.
I'm half tempted to make. Never mind.
A missed table, so if
Yeah.
that happens,
Yeah.
I like those.
So no adverse effect, right? Just a miss.
No, it's just a miss.
Not yet.
Yeah, shot my own tire out since it's right there.
No,
Okay.
no. But you do have
Alright.
another shot, right?
Yeah, so I'm gonna shoot it
Okay.
because it's standing right there.
Shoot your shot.
That's terrible. Oh, jeez.
No way, really? Another one?
Oh, really? I rolled another 1.
Gotcha mania.
oh, God.
That's so minus that, so 8 total
Just a
on.
case of botulism.
Sorry, that's another miss. So,
Lord.
I'm guessing you come up and you just get a big like hit of fog that just gets into your vision, and you just shoot, and you're just shooting air, just.
Yeah,
so
I
nervous about hitting
stumble
your
over my
car.
own feet. Who knows? Sam, you can't be here, buddy. Hello, Sam.
Oh,
The cat
But he
jumps on
can't
your
be up
lap
here.
and distracts you as you're trying to shoot.
No,
Alright.
Yeah.
missed cat.
all right. Now do you want to do anything else, Gracie?
But you can't. That's moving.
That's it, right?
I have a little bit of movement left.
Yeah.
I'll move to the back of my car
Okay.
and stand just
So,
a few.
Dev.
Yep, perfect.
All right. Now it's Debbie's turn.
Okay.
Debbie, get off your phone.
It's relevant.
Are you recording all this, by the way?
No, I put my camera away once the wolves started getting at me.
Damn.
I watched, but we got him dying, so good footage.
Yeah.
I guess I'll just turn around and shoot the one that attempted to whack onto me. And I'll roll. That hits a lot. That's 6 plus 11, 17 for point blankness.
That's good.
Sweet. And I rolled not great again.
You-
6, 12. Less than
You added 1 to like every dice you had last
Oh
time.
yeah, you're right.
You said 12 damage?
12 total, yeah.
Okay.
Not quite dead.
Instead of 3
It's,
ones, you got
it's
3
still
twos.
up.
Yeah.
Still up. All right. And now Hans.
All right, Hans. All right. Hans will, I guess, shoot the one that's in front of Gracer. Or not,
That's
sorry,
Sunshine.
Sunshine. And to a degree in front of Gracer.
You hit that one already, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Hans got 13.
-2.
Right,
Yeah,
so
-2.
11.
Yeah, I did 13 damage to it or something.
Yeah, but unfortunately, you have to hit at least a 13 with this pistol.
Yeah, so it's
So
Hans
Hans is hurting right now. He's trying to aim, but the pain is getting to him, and he just
you can do it, Hans.
can't do it.
Oh wait, sorry, it's 6 plus 7.
I also
4
just fired a very heavy
11.
pistol right next to
Sorry,
your
it's
ear.
14, but Ethan. So it's 14, yeah, because
Okay,
it's reflex, right?
here's a replaceable.
Reflex. Sorry, yeah, his reflex is 7, not 5. So he's got 7 plus 4, 11 plus 3, 14. I lied to you, 14.
Okay, that barely hits then.
Cool.
It's 14.
Hans, like his vision fuzzing, manages to lock on and does 11 damage to it.
All right.
It's got to be dead.
Yeah. I was gonna say describe it for Hans.
I think what I said, like Hans is blurry eyed, and Sunshine, you see like the gun goes over you for a second and then points back to the wolf, and then he pulls the trigger and gets it.
Okay.
Okay, and then so after that happens, this dog that's on top of the bus, he decides to start running away.
You know what?
He didn't even take any damage.
Yeah, but
Is he
he
gonna
doing
sees
well.
he sees
Whole
his
pack
friends.
is going
Is
down.
he doing
Yeah.
a full sprint?
Yeah, he's gonna do a full sprint out of there.
Okay, so it's like 10.
And
This guy's gone by now.
and now it's just that one, and he's gonna
Oh, and this one.
yeah. This one's gonna kind of go up to here, and who's this?
That's Gracer.
Gracer. So it's gonna try to hit Gracer. So Gracer, give me a Dex plus evasion skill plus a D10.
Evasion total of 17.
That was your thing? Okay. I'm gonna roll against that. Yep. So the dog tries to go up and bite you, but I guess you're good at handling dogs because you just push it to the side and it doesn't bite you. So back up to the top of the round.
Grace.
Ghoul.
All right, I'm gonna move just slightly here so I can actually have a clear line of sight. I can't tell from my angle if that's true or not, but
Yeah, you got him.
looks good for me. I'm gonna do the whole Dance with Wolves moment when the buffalo's charging, and like flip up my sight and like try to aim at it and try to take out the wolf that's charging Gracer.
Okay.
18, which hits
That's
as
a
a
hit.
range for me.
Thanks, Ghoul.
I'm just using a regular crossbow bolt though on this one. Yeah, son of a bitch.
Well, he's still rolling.
I'll just roll this one.
Wow,
Yeah, it's weird.
it's like my roll.
14.
14. That's just enough to kill this wolf.
Awesome.
So
Yeah.
describe it.
I do that moment where I like take that, I flip up the sight or whatever, I take that deep breath and shoot it as it's like jumping at Gracer.
Okay.
And a bolt just goes through its head, like sticks right in its skull.
All right. And now Quant.
Okay. Is there any wolves left on the board?
Just one.
Just the one, close to Devi.
Yeah.
I just take a minute and kind of roll my eyes, like, and then I go ahead and take the shot.
Okay.
All right. That's a crit fail.
Oh.
All right.
Shouldn't have rolled your eyes.
I shouldn't
You're
have.
just like one of these like,
Welcome to the club, Quant.
All
Quant,
right.
keep your eyes on what you're shooting at.
So I rolled an 8, so I'm going to subtract that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not going to hit.
Okay.
That's, yeah.
Yeah. So
All right.
Second
so
shot?
I whip the shot. No, I get a second shot.
Okay.
He gets a second shot. Check the script. All right. That's much better. Yeah, that's going
That
to
was
hit.
Men in
That's
Tights, by the way.
22.
I got it.
Yeah, got it. You
All
got
right.
it. Roll that damage.
Deeply embarrassed to
And
whip
remember,
the shot
if you
in front
roll
of
2
Debbie.
6s, that's a crit. In
Uh,
damage.
Thank you for the reminder. Sadly, I do not roll. I roll a 15. Good, but not 2 6s.
And that's enough. 15 it's 1 over it's exact. Describe it.
I, seeing that there's one left, I go ahead. I take that first shot and it goes wide, and I'm like, and I really focus in on the second shot. Like, take a moment, aim up, fire it, and it goes perfect. Perfect hit, center mass. Wolf goes down,
Yep.
and I will turn to Debbie and say, "You're welcome."
You just dances with wolves right next to me. We danced with wolves
All right.
together.
Yes.
I think we
I
passed
fist
our
bump
break,
you.
right? Oh, what time was it supposed to be?
It's around 10. When
Yeah, was
we were
fine.
in combat.
All right, we'll take our break now. We'll come back in
Woohoo! Thank you.
10 minutes.
Yes.
And we'll
Oh, you're doing the
hopefully finally
Also
get
see you.
inside the
Also
facility.
to you.
Yeah.
See you
We'll see you in
guys.
10 minutes.
All right.
You're so strong.
Hey,
Yay.
welcome back. Welcome back.
You know what we don't have any of? Wolves.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We are sans. Oh my!
I
We
mean,
are sans wolves now.
There's one hiding right under there.
No, there's not.
And you even installed your wolf too.
We still have the bird.
Guys, the
Yeah.
tabletop camera's off. You
Oh.
can just say there's no wolf.
There's no wolves.
There's
Never
no
happened.
There's
wolves,
so
and
many
you'll have
wolves.
to believe us
So,
about it.
we're back after an
everyone
encounter
got
with
naked.
some some wolves outside. The family, the group survived.
We should be called
We
a
are-
family.
we are.
We're not, I don't know if we're a family yet.
Except
I,
for
I
Some
meant
of us
more in the
are.
sense of like crime family.
Oh yeah, I like that.
You
And
gave me
where we left off,
everything.
they were still outside this hideout. They found a vulture who was mortally wounded, and he was trying to describe what happened, but
This is his base right
But
here.
midway through his explanation, he went through some sort of
Dying?
seizure or is dying, and he couldn't come out. But that's when the wolves attacked. So now we're copying out for where the wolves just left, and some of them died.
After I fist bump
Quant.
Quant for like because we're both sitting over there just shooting wolves off people and it's
Oh, yeah.
epic. I'm gonna immediately go over and start trying to apply first aid to
Franz.
Hans.
Yeah. Hans
That guy's-
definitely. Hans kind of like goes against the car and kind of slouches down, and it's
Yeah.
just like trying to
He's-
Can I assist?
not force the pain. So
Yeah. Pull the flashlight. Just kidding.
The flashlight. That's a bad roll. I have some first aid, but it's not much.
I have
Yeah,
decent first aid, but I didn't roll very well. 15.
7 to assist.
All right,
15.
Hans, suck it up.
So I'm gonna say you give him a +1.
Sure, I'll take it.
But that is enough to stabilize Hans. But he doesn't heal. He just
Yeah.
stabilizes.
Yeah,
So-
yeah.
So
No,
he doesn't.
we have no healing abilities here.
So he doesn't take the -2,
Everything. Yeah.
but he's still very hurt, and he's gonna need some sort of medical attention soon.
yeah, the
All right.
collapsed lung is like something we can't fix.
Yeah.
That's
without
only for a
surgery.
minute, though, right?
Yeah.
Oh man, he's gonna
Debbie,
be.
you'll have to stay out here and protect Hans.
He's a very expensive repair job right now.
But we got to follow the story.
We're all a very expensive.
But your
repair
husband,
job.
He'll be fine.
Hans, are you okay? Don't you fucking say it.
Come
Don't
on,
you
say
fucking say it.
Say you bitch.
Hans, tell the truth. Tell the truth.
He throws up a little bit.
Can't wait till Hans
threw
dies.
up.
You can say
He
that.
couldn't even say Wunderbar without throwing up.
Thanks for not throwing up in the car.
No, he's outside the car.
He's leaning against
He's leaning against it.
Threw up on himself.
Remind me to get a fresh air freshener. Debbie, when we
but
get back
Hans
to
says in
town.
like very broken like German. He's just does I can go. We can keep going.
Damn it, Hans. Take care of
Beautiful
yourself.
disaster.
We need you, Hans.
Your
That's-
English accent is getting better.
Thank you.
This thank you.
Just thank you. Just thank you.
While
Yeah.
this is happening, I'm searching the body of the dead vulture,
All right. So yeah,
looking for that key card and anything else of interest.
okay.
I searched on
So
somebody.
yeah, give me a. Let's see.
I have a couple things that could be useful here. I have a very good roll in conceal reveal object, which if he's got a concealed weapon or a concealed key on him, this would be exactly the roll for that.
All right.
And
Yeah.
I've got,
I'll take that if you want.
all right. Okay, that is going to, where is it? Okay, that's a 6. So that is going to be a 17.
17. Okay. So as you hear them trying to stabilize Hans and get him back to at least stable, you're searching through this body, and you notice a couple things right away. First, that on his person he does have a key card on him.
Mhm.
So, and
Yoink.
but as you're doing this, you kind of turn his head, and you do notice that there is some sort of like spinal contraction, like that's going up from the back of his head all the way to his the back of his back all the way to the top of his head,
Right.
and it's kind of like gushing out like this green liquid.
Oh, fun.
So
I will very carefully not to touch that. Dump him over, and I would like to do. Can I do a cybertech check on that?
sure.
Second check to figure out what the heck I'm looking at. Okay, that is going to be a 19.
So you said cybertech,
Yes.
and
So this is, and you can use cybertech to investigate wounds to cyber technology, cyber implants.
gotcha. Okay. Wait, what? So what was the total?
It was a 19 total.
That's pretty good.
That's
It was
pretty
very good.
Okay.
I'm very high in cybertech.
Me too.
So what exactly are you trying to figure out?
I am trying to figure out, because this is new, like green liquid gushing out, because that's not a symptom of what Sunshine and I have. I'm trying to recognize how this guy might have been infected and what I'm looking at here, like what this cyber implant is, and
Okay.
without
So-
jacking in, seeing
okay.
what the damage to him has been.
All right. So you can't really see exactly what this thing did to him, but you can make out a couple things. You can make out that this cyber implant actually injects fluid into his brain.
Okay.
So that's what's happening here. The fluid from his brain is gushing out from the cyber implant.
Okay.
As far as what it did, you can't be sure. I mean, I guess you would need it to be on to figure that out, but that's the basic gist. Like
Was it
this
19?
liquid is going into the brain.
Or it should be going into.
Yeah, but it's not leaking out.
Okay. Interesting. Have I ever seen anything like this before? Just
I'm gonna say no.
okay.
No.
So this is
But definitely something that maybe you could guess, because you know this already from Ox. that
Yeah,
he
what
worked
Dr.
at
Ox was
he worked
working
at
on.
Biotechnica.
yeah,
So this is
biotech.
probably something Biotechnica was working on.
Yep. It's biotech research.
You
You
can
said
put
it was a new implant, like it looked new.
Excuse me.
But if this implant was new,
Yeah.
no, it's been there for a while.
So, okay.
All right.
So they knew who they were kidnapping.
Maybe, yeah.
I mean,
Is there? I'm gonna call over Gracer. And Gracer, I'm gonna if you're not busy assisting Hans, if you're not on Hans duty right now, I know it's all hands on deck, but
Don't listen to her, Hans. You're beautiful.
I was
Beautiful
not
man.
helping Hans.
I'm gonna have you come over and just show you this, and ask you a couple things. Like, can you confirm this guy was actually a vulture? Like, did the vultures work with Biotechnica? How
they ever
would
doing anything?
or just get your kind of insider knowledge on how this might have come to pass, and share with you what I've discovered so far.
He called Gracer by name. He knew her.
Right. Yeah, but I just want you to double check.
Yeah, I recognize the guy, but I don't know anything about them working with a cyber tech company. Unless I do, of course.
No, as far as you can remember, the vultures have always been like on their own. They didn't really work with anybody else by themselves.
Yeah.
So
Definitely.
similar to your clan.
Yeah, they're more scavengers than cooperatives. So.
Nothing wrong with scavenging.
But that's pretty gruesome, though.
It
what
really
they've done to him.
is. I don't know. And I look over it, and I'll show you. I'll hold up the key card and I'll look to that door.
Yeah, he said there were others in there, so we should probably take a look. Cautiously take a look.
Well, cautiously, people don't walk through the front door.
Yeah, there's that second door over there. I'm gonna wander. You want to come with me, Gracer, and check that
Yeah,
out?
I'll stick close to Quant.
All right.
Kind of.
I mean,
like, yeah.
Yeah, don't
Bodyguard
worry.
mode on Quant
I'll
right
protect you.
And what about you three? Are
you guys going in alone?
Hans, Bubby. All right, let's go.
I'll prop Hans up a little bit and let him lean on me.
It bothers
We're
me to see
making Hans
you
go in?
Hans insisted.
Yeah.
So these two are together.
I tried to get Debbie to stay outside and protect Hans, but
I'm
dice.
I'm gonna constantly be watching our back as we go. Like I'm scanning our six.
Okay.
Right.
I approach the door. Is it also a keycard lock?
Yes, this one also has a keycard lock, but it does not have an intercom on it. That's on the main door. But this one just has a regular keypad switch. You put the switch to it, and the door is open.
Yes, I have a question before we go in. Why is every car out here upside down?
I look to Gracer to answer that one.
Is it a no-ban thing, or?
Yeah, that they wouldn't treat their cars like that. No, I have no idea.
So something that flips cars is around, is what we're...
Yeah, something big and powerful, maybe.
Because we saw like a flipped bus before on the way here and some other things.
Are we going in dark, or are we using flashlights?
I can see just fine.
Good for you.
I gesture for you to go first. For the record, Alan, I have got my VR goggles on. I
Okay.
can see through them. They are AR really, not VR.
Right.
But
You know what? I'm going to pull the pistol and go first.
All right.
and so
We
anything
don't
have a
that
solo,
is
so-
visibly
Yeah.
infected with green, I'm going to see it.
You got it.
All right, thank you.
Okay, so
I'll roll stealth.
We should probably swap this out.
yeah, we're gonna swap this out. I'm gonna show the first corridor.
Oh yeah.
So
Let's get some minis out of here. Don't need the cars, I imagine.
Where do they have cars?
Got the birdie.
Yeah.
Will you put that back in the drawer so it stays with the collection?
The dead guy.
let's see. Sorry, we're setting up the room right now.
If we had a sponsor, we could say
Yeah.
them right now, but we don't.
Yeah,
so.
we have a sponsor. This will happen
Yes.
between.
Should
between
add
sessions.
a new segment where we
Just
can.
Sponsored
we
by
can-
Valve and Steam.
This
No,
episode
please
is
don't say that.
This episode is not sponsored
this
by
episode
Steam Deck, but we'd love it if they wanted to be.
This
You know,
episode
if they
is
wanted to
sponsored by
sponsor us.
Steve.
That's true. Sponsored by
well,
Steve.
Largely by Matt. More by Steve, but
It's the
partially
Steve
by
deck.
Matt.
Steve, which?
deck.
Oh no, here it is. I found it.
On some
So-
doors.
Yeah,
This episode's sponsored by this rad table that Steve and his dad made.
Oh, I wanted to investigate this single tree as well.
Oh, the story behind that tree is I found a tree.
can you just lay this out straight?
Yep, working on it.
Mhm.
What, like this?
No, like going in, like the hallway this way.
Okay. You have all the tiles.
Oh yeah, you're right.
How's chat doing? You guys doing good?
Chap fell asleep. We're on Pacific time.
Yeah.
Yes. Cody made one final mysterious statement that probably referred to something specific that we said.
It was specific to what Steve said.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So
Um,
we're just gonna pretend that there's walls on this side, walls on this side, and you guys are entering through that corner, through that top part right there.
okay, great.
Where did those?
I kept the minis in the same order that we.
I like it.
Look at you.
I just need a little room.
You want it on this side? It
Yeah.
matches if you flip
Fit
it.
them all.
Yeah. Sorry. I'm looking at it backwards from this side. So.
Oh, I was talking about the.
Oh yeah. So
It's
yeah,
beautiful.
we'll put it like that. So
Modular tiles.
yeah, as you're going through this corridor, the doors in back you close. As when you get inside, and
Well,
it's
that
complete darkness right now.
Don't walk
Inside
in a
this
straight line.
corridor.
Alternate.
Wait, how complete? Because I have cyber eyes that let me see
Like-
normally. And
Like imagine if these lights turned off. That's about how much you would see right
Otherwise, the sandworms will come out.
Okay. I can see clearly in dim light. I don't
Now
know if
that
that
the
does
rain
anything
has
for my
gone.
full darkness.
now. Like there's a faint there's faint lights on the side corners, like maybe
you could do.
emergency lights.
So I can probably see better than everyone else.
But it's pretty damn dark in here.
I have dark vision. Doesn't mean.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for someone to say it.
Yeah.
I have low light infrared vision.
Yeah. I have what is it called again? Yeah, low light vision, low light cyber eyes.
Can you read me the description?
All I have on here is can see clearly in dim light.
All right. Well, you can make out the hallway, but you can't really. Once you can kind of see the door, but a lot of this is obscured by darkness.
Okay.
Any heat signatures?
Give me a perception.
I will perceive the shit out of this. Oh wait, watch. Just you watch.
Just you wait.
I forgot what perception is. I've been on it all. Oh, there it is. 18. My miniature screen was
who's
actually
putting
blocking
stuff
it.
in the chat there.
I don't know. Cyber
Mia,
Eye.
probably.
Oh, so someone's giving us the.
Yeah, there's
It's
so
probably
much.
Mia.
There's so
Is that
much
Mia?
text. Is that you, Mia?
That's me.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Thank
That's
you.
me.
That's
So much
description.
text we can't see the name.
The description of the Cyber Eye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have Cyber Eye, right?
It reduces penalties imposed by darkness and other intangible obscurement like smoke, fog, etc. to 0.
Ooh.
User can distinguish hot meat from cold metal, but cannot see through anything that could provide cover. Requires 2 cyber eyes I've got, must be paired, and takes 2 options.
So you do have the heat.
So I do have heat stuff. No, it says can distinguish hot meat from cold metal. Yeah, I can see in the dark, is what it says.
Okay.
I can
Well,
see-
hot meat from cold metal is heat. It's
I guess,
iron
yeah.
meat. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. I forgot what I rolled. It was like 18.
18.
It was like 23.
It was like
Yeah,
it was
that's what you said.
22.
But
What's the maximum?
7.
It was that.
Yeah.
So yeah. So as far as what you can see down the hallway, you do see some sort of heat signatures, but the beyond that, whatever door is in front of you, and it's kind of like slowly moving back and forth like this.
The door's moving
No, the heat signature
behind the door.
behind the door. Yeah.
You see movement up there behind the door.
I usher Hans behind me. Oh, look at me.
You finally did it.
Hans, go first. Yeah.
I like
Me, the bare minimum.
Hans
You provide not even partial cover.
Hans tries to give you back rub, but is shaking so much from the pain.
No, no, Hans.
Jesus.
I will do a meat action and do a scanner, though I don't know if I can't see anything, but because I am.
Sunshine is so
Well,
triggered by this.
I assume the
It's
AR
a
is on a
13.
different spectrum.
You do see green, but it's kind of like a faint green off in the distance, like through the wall, basically.
On the door wall, like
Yeah,
on the other side of the
yeah,
door.
yeah.
Okay.
It could be survivors.
Yeah.
Could be.
Blast. Here's the
Could
thing.
be.
The guy that we know survived wasn't coming in the building.
He died.
He died, but he wasn't trying to get inside, like, because he thought that's where his friends would be.
Okay. I switch out to an incendiary arrow and aim it at the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he tried to tell us what was going on, he got dead.
He did
got
want
deaded.
he
got
did want us to
unalived.
go look for survivors though.
Yeah,
I
survival.
Yeah.
said there were others in the building, survivors.
I would not be surprised to find everybody in this building with those implants and the pumping something into their heads. And honestly, I want to know like what it does. I'm curious, but at the same time, I do want to be clear to everybody that we're almost certainly walking into a really bad situation. Just so we're all on like the same page that we're going to get attacked by some sort of cyber zombie.
I'm glad you said
or-
almost, because I thought it was 100%.
Yeah, well, it could just be like it could be some sort of like calming.
Let's
As
just
we were
find
talking through
let's
this.
just find the doctor and get out.
Hans kind of like
Ever the optimist.
Hans kind of like chokes up a little bit as you're talking. He says, "You think they have a med bay?"
Almost certainly
for
not.
sure, Hans.
I mean, yes, almost yes.
Yeah, Hans, they do, for sure.
You'll be fine. Stop.
Who would live,
Move
who would live in a
cautiously to
place
the
like
door and
this?
listen, right?
This far from civilization to not have a med bay? Be crazy.
All right, so you guys gonna move forward?
Yeah, I'll open the door.
Okay.
Just
Yeah,
distance
take
him
up
out.
positions so it can create a crossfire through the doorway.
Thanks.
Ooh, there you go. Yeah, so
Crossfire.
I'll open the door kind of from the
Stand to the other
side,
side.
and then
Yeah, I'll stand to the other side.
Racer there. What about the rest of you?
I guess I want to. How much do I really care about Hans?
Not at all.
Sunshine never got to get married because his fiance committed suicide.
Ooh.
They-
Oh, boo-hoo!
now he has to witness this bullshit.
And it's like this. Yeah.
To crawl through.
Yeah.
I guess we'll just have. I'll still be in front of Hans. Stupid big idiot.
So yeah, you open up the door.
Yeah,
Okay. So you open up the
I
door.
open it kind of from the side like this, and then with the gun
If I
out.
were doing
Alright,
it,
so
I
you
would
kinda-
out here. I would make it twice as long.
Yeah.
You kind of
Water.
look out. You
They're
kind of
flying
like
AV though, so they're just
go in and you open up
like
the door
a
a little
shed
bit,
out
and you immediately you see
just
a
you.
body on the floor,
You're the only one.
like
Dead
this.
guy. Wait, male?
Oh, something,
Female?
something you might want to know.
It's hard to tell. You have to get closer.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, I will cautiously step through the door and get
What page is that?
closer.
That's my
Oh,
own.
chart,
It's a
gotcha.
chart. Yeah, I can send it to you.
And I'll be right on his heels, pretty much.
Okay.
Okay.
Is there light in
Doing
here?
the
Again, just emergency lights.
Discord.
So
Okay.
so throughout when you get into this new room, you just see
Well,
like
it will be. In a
like
minute.
you know those red lights that kind of go like this,
Yeah.
like that,
I'm gonna move the door
Strobing
just
red
for camera.
lights?
strobing red lights.
All right.
I'm sorry. What did we find? I was
A dead body.
okay.
Well, you find someone on the floor,
A
All right.
body.
body, yeah.
Do you want
And
to scoot yourself?
do you
Yeah,
examine
I'm
it?
still taking. I'm still
Yeah,
protecting
I'm
the
trying to
rear, though.
check it out.
All right, so the body is facing on its it's on its stomach. So you're gonna you kind of flip the body around.
Well,
Wait,
before I
before-
do,
yeah.
I want to see if it's hurt in a way that flipping it around is going to be really bad. Like, is the person breathing? Like, you don't move someone with a broken neck, you know?
And I would like to move to the end of the hall.
If the body's
To the
dead, I don't
next door.
care. But if it's alive, I don't want to just move it.
I mean, you can't really tell right now. You do see the mechanism in the back of the head,
Okay.
and you see green stuff kind of leaking right here, but it's not. But it's still intact.
That's what I wanted to see.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
Can you patch that thing?
You're what?
Can you patch that thing
Oh, I don't know. I
so
move
it
up.
stops leaking?
I move up. I'll take a look at it.
Okay, Mia, you said you wanted to move to where?
To the end of the hall, towards that next room.
All right.
Just move further down the hall from where we're at. Yeah.
Okay.
Is this a door right here, or what is?
I will go
It's a door
with
still
you,
standing.
just so you're not
Hans
isolated on
says
the
to
other
you.
side of this guy.
Get this on camera.
I think I said I had my camera already.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear you.
Sorry, yeah.
I didn't hear you either.
Yeah.
You didn't say that.
Did I? I might have been waiting for my turn to speak and I just forgot about
Oh,
it.
you can chime in whenever you want right now. So.
Gotcha.
Just interrupt.
I've had my camera on since we came inside.
Interrupt these assholes. Oh, there it is. Yay!
It was under the building.
The whole time. Should I reroll that? That's clearly a 3. Cybertech.
Cybertech. So what exactly? What exactly you trying to do?
First, I'm examining it and trying to figure out what it even is and what's wrong with it.
All right. So.
I got a 17.
All right. So right away you look at this thing and you're just like, whoa, this is pretty interesting because you've seen like implants before that inject like drugs into people that like kind of like time things because people have gotten so bored with being high sometimes that they want to go off at certain times. So this kind of looks like that, but a lot more advanced.
This is some new tech, or at least something I've never seen.
So it definitely looks like something that can inject a high amount of like either substance or drugs or something.
This is like in Deep Space Nine. Actually, is it something that's built into, like surgically added to them, or is it something I can remove easily?
It's surgically. Well, this is actually a female that's on the floor.
Okay.
It looks like it's actually implanted into her skin and hooked up to her spinal cord.
Oh, that's not coming out.
But can you patch it so it stops leaking though? Because the guy outside was leaking and he died.
Is she still alive?
Well, I don't want to move her until we know. Can we find it?
Can I
Is
check
she
for a
warm?
pulse?
Yeah. Oh, we can both see heat. Is she alive? Is she warm?
Oh, I can only see heat if I'm looking through my scope. That's
I
which
can
I'm not
see
right
heat.
now.
I can tell warm meat from cold metal.
You hear if you get close enough, you can probably hear a faint pulse.
Okay,
Very
we don't.
faint.
Yeah, we don't want to move her if she has a broken neck, but we could patch up what's leaking.
Then help me roll her on her side very gently, support her head, and I'll see what I can do.
Okay.
What do you think is the price category of this item? Like, what do I have to?
Is there appraisal check?
No, just for DV purposes. I don't need to actually know it in character. I just need to know what I need to beat.
This is gonna be a hard check because this is something you haven't seen before.
So
you can only go based off what you've seen before
yeah.
and other injecting things.
Well, if I fuck it
Like-
up, then I'll learn something new.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's the attitude.
That's only an 18.
No.
Didn't you say you could patch something for 40 minutes for free?
But right, yeah.
If I
But,
pass the check.
Oh, you have to patch the
Yeah.
check.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got luck.
I do have luck. I know you're supposed to say you're supposed to use luck before you roll, but if I can, I would like to add, what are 18? So 4 luck points to get to 22. That'll take me to the next price category up at least.
Okay, so you're trying to figure out the price of something like this?
I'm not trying to figure out the price. The DV is based on the price of the item
The DV of
of
patching.
repairing
Oh,
it.
to
I'm just trying to
repair
repair
it.
it. Yeah, this 22 just
Oh.
to repair it.
Okay, so 22.
Yeah.
You can stop the leaking, for sure.
Damn, that's like all my luck
But
except one.
you can stop the leaking for sure. But to repair it, you're gonna need more time.
Yeah, patching it is only 40 minutes of.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
okay,
so I stopped
yeah.
it for like 40 minutes.
Yeah, you can patch it up. So
It's a quick fix, basically.
So again, this is kind of like new to you. You're doing your best not to like puncture it or anything. You use up your luck, and you kind of hooked it back into her like back of her head,
Mm-hmm.
and you hear like the snap go back in, and it starts working again.
Yeah, this is like the MacGyver version of a repair.
So
Like duct taping it.
So you start to see the flow of the liquid go in and out again.
Well, that's a good sign,
Yeah.
I think.
And then
Roll initiative.
I cock my weapon, just like, okay.
and right when you do that, the head like turns and looks at you, and you see like her face, and then you her eyes go back up to like right here, and you hear like a loud like like breathing kind of thing, and she goes,
Genius.
Hello.
"Who are you?"
I know. I tried to. I'm good at fixing things. It's fine.
I know, Ghoul, you're great.
And she goes for her weapon, and
No.
she takes out her pistol. She's like, "Who are you?"
Oh,
No, should have done that
Next
first.
time we find a body, take the weapons off before.
I
we
literally
save our
have
lives.
my hands covered in blood, and none of it's mine.
Are your hands covered in blood or in that green goo? Yeah.
I've
Probably both.
I would
I've
say
done
it's a
first
mix.
aid to its
Oh,
Hans
boy.
and the dude I killed up front,
It's
or
a
the
mix,
dude that died
for
up
sure.
front,
So she looks over at you.
and the green. So everything.
Who the fuck are you? Like, and she looks at Sunshine. And she's pointing the gun towards you, and she's like, "Yeah, get away from me."
My name's Luke Skywalker. I'm here to rescue you.
And that's it for tonight, guys.
We'll see you guys next week.
You're a little short for
We are
Cyberpunk.
No, I don't say. I say Sunshine. My name's Sunshine. We're here to rescue you.
What? Get
You're Ox, right? No, I don't say.
Yeah.
she's very hysterical right now. Is there a way you can calm her? You think?
I can try. Whoop, I can try a skill. I have. Let's see.
It's just conversation.
Conversation would be.
Yeah. Conversation. Information.
Conversation is probably the best one for that.
Conversation or
specific-
persuasion?
Yeah.
Whichever one you want to use.
I'd prefer conversation.
Or
It's
bribery.
It's 1 point higher. I'm not going to bribe her. Even though that could work, I'm not going to do that.
So just for funsies, this is going to be a duel.
Okay.
And so I'm going to roll, and if you roll higher than me, she calms down.
I have rolled very low, but I have a high modifier.
Okay, my total is 12.
17.
Good job. Okay. So what do you say to her to help her relax?
We know about the fog. We know about Biotechnica. We don't care about any of it. We're just here to help.
She kind of steadies her aim a little bit. Help?
We
How can
want-
you help?
We want to get you out.
I just fixed you.
He patched up your spinal implant was leaking.
She picks, and then she's like, and then she puts her hand in the back of her head, and she feels like the spinal cord, and then she starts screaming like, ah!
Wait. Was this implant done against your will?
I don't even know where we are. What happened?
Okay. We're in a building in the Badlands. Are you a member of the Vultures?
Yeah, you see her like she's like torn up like her clothes right here, and you definitely see like the vulture insignia, like a tattoo.
Are you aware of any deals between yourselves, the Vultures, and Biotechnica?
I really don't know.
Okay. You're the second person we've met at this location with one of those implants.
I don't even know how this happened.
Well, that certainly sucks. And I'm sorry for it. I can promise you two things. The people you see here did not do this to you. And we will try to get you out. Okay?
She slowly brings the gun down, and she says, "Is there anyone else alive?"
You're the second person we found. Unfortunately, the first did not survive. He was damaged. There were animals outside.
Oh,
He was hurt. more than you seem to be.
What kind of animals?
What kind of animal is like a dog but isn't?
You can say wolves.
I don't know. It's just the dark future. What even is a wolf?
Werewolves.
They were
Just wolves.
wargs.
Just wolves.
Aren't wolves extinct? I thought they were extinct.
No. So I looked this up. In 2045, there's still animals about. It's not until 2051 or something when the first major animal plague happens,
Okay.
and when they have to like order to kill a bunch of animals.
Okay. I thought the whole thing Biotechnica was doing was trying to bring back extinct animals.
Well, that too.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. They were wolves. I'll just tell
Yes.
her they were wolves.
So she says, the wolves. Where are they? They were ours. They were our pets.
Well, they tried to kill us. We had to fight them. Some ran, and some did not.
You killed them?
The vulture out front had claw marks all over him.
Yeah, they fully attacked you guys and us.
Roll me a persuasion.
Okay.
I would like to radiate
She
a
buying
sleep
it.
arrow in my crossbow.
Okay.
That's a 20. Wait, is that a 6 or a 9? That's a 6. 20.
Can I aid him in this? Step in and
No, he passed.
okay.
She says, those animals, we were raising them.
Well, I'm sorry for that, but something went wrong. There's this mysterious fog outside. We don't know anything about it.
It's still out there.
It's out there. What did the fog do?
You see her bring down her gun all the way down now, and she starts to try to remember. And, it came. It must have been at least 12 days ago, or maybe more. I don't know how long it's been, but the fog came in and people started changing, acting different. Ever since that man came,
What man?
he was wearing like some sort of white outfit.
Like a long coat?
Yeah.
That be
Was he doctor? Was he named Dr.
Oz?
Octavius?
Octavius.
I
Xander?
can't remember.
Dr. Xander.
I just know he was wearing a white must have been a coat, and he came in this big machine. But and she kind of grabs her head. And he's like, "Oh, I can't remember."
Gotta tell you, word on the street was that he didn't so much come here as you all grabbed him.
Yeah, we actually have a video of the vultures grabbing him. Actually, can I just show her the video?
Yeah, if you have your deck on you.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
It's right here. If you...
So-
Get it?
So yeah, you show her the video, and she looks at it, and she's like, "I don't remember this. When did this happen?"
Is she in the video?
I was gonna say.
I don't remember the specifics on that. Was it like a few days ago?
Oh,
this
yeah,
was
it was
a-
months ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, this was like about a month ago. Yeah,
Okay, so
And he went
I'll just tell
missing
her
after
the truth.
taking a transport. Yeah.
yeah. She says, "I don't remember us doing that."
Can I zoom in and enhance on the video and see if they have those things on?
Enhance.
This video, no, you can't really zoom in and out.
Okay,
so.
but can I tell without doing that if any of them have those implants on their spines?
It's hard to tell. This is like one of those video cameras that are set up on the security gates.
Okay.
So it's like black and white footage. Kind of hard to see.
I have a theory that you guys might be being mind controlled by Biotechnica.
Like again, she gets worried and she's like,
Please don't rip implants out of your body with your hands. You know that that's bad, right?
I've never had an implant before.
Okay. I respect that.
Never.
But now that you have one, you should know that if you pull it out, you will damage yourself.
Okay. So, what do we do now?
Well, this is kind of the entry hallway. We were going to keep exploring and see if we can find anyone else.
Okay.
Do you know this building? Do you know where we are?
She before she continues, she comes out. She takes her hand and she's like, "My name's," and she like grabs your hand. And she's like, "My name's America."
America, I'm Sunshine.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to the gang.
America,
You're an edge runner.
America or America with an A? Or...
America. Mhm.
Okay.
America, fuck yeah.
America.
And so again, I can't be sure, but I can show you where the. And she kind of looks over at you guys, and then she sees the blood. It's like, I can take you to our medical bay at least.
That would be great because Hans, we need Hans. You don't
Wunderbar.
understand how.
Okay,
Yes,
so
medical bay ASAP. Thank you.
okay.
How about you tell us where to go, and we'll lead the way just in case of any more dangers.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'll do my best. And she kind of turns away from you and kind of like is looking at the door that's next to her. But as she's doing this, you hear the voice in your head again, and it starts whispering to you again, and it's saying, "Cheater, cheater."
Nope. Not a thing.
So medbay for dying man.
Yeah, let's find that.
Okay.
Let's find the med bay.
So she turns around.
Sorry, I was a little bit distracted by my dead girlfriend.
Do you say that out loud?
That's not weird at all.
Just to Debbie.
Oh, just okay.
Okay, so she we'll use this for her for now. Okay. And she kind of goes up to the door, and you see her take out a key card that's the same one as you.
Okay.
And she swipes out the door.
And she's not wounded other than the device was broken on her neck.
Yeah, the device was just broken. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Door's open.
Yep.
What do we
Door's
got?
open. And you see hold on.
Earthquake.
Hold on, let me just double check this real quick. Okay.
Hey, also, where are we? Like coordinates? Do you know?
Hey, Debbie, not now.
I mean,
No,
why
listen,
not?
you gave your guy the coordinates before. There's only one road. You can find us, okay?
I didn't have coordinates before, but okay.
Yeah, listen. You send him a ping, right? From your phone?
That's not really a thing, but
You can't do a drop point?
Okay, let me rephrase. Debbie, shut up.
No one tells me to shut up. I'm
Oh.
choosing to shut up.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that I had.
Shit. Conflict.
okay. So the door opens up.
Wait. We gotta resolve this. There's
No.
conflict happening.
Dean's not good at conflict, but Debbie likes it.
You see Hans kind of like is like
Hans really doesn't like conflict.
Hans is definitely the peacemaker, and
Yeah.
he's probably telling. But
He's
Ghoul,
too unconscious to stop me.
but Ghoul will also be like,
So when you get in here, we're gonna kind of use theater of the mind for these objects right here. They're basically, you see like these big, kind of like computer stations in front of you.
Oh.
And one of them has it looks like a body compartment.
Okay.
Like it's like a pod basically.
A body compartment.
Yeah, but you can't see. If there's-
Oh yeah, one of those.
So it's like if somebody were to go into it, it would like close on them.
Like an MRI machine.
Yeah, but standing up.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Like a regenerator.
Like a Bacta tank.
kind of.
Well,
Or,
without water.
Like a hibernation thing.
A Borg thingy.
A Borgamajig.
Steve Rogers was put in something.
So
There you go.
Cryo chamber.
So yeah, she goes inside and immediately when she goes inside, she kind of looks around and she says, "When did this stuff get here?"
Oh, that's great to hear.
Can I take a look at this cyber tech? I want to see how long this is. If I can get a sense of how long this has been in her.
Are you gonna examine the thing?
Yeah,
like
I'm
that?
gonna ask her if if she doesn't mind letting me have a look real quick.
And she's kind of apprehensive at first. She's like,
I'm not just visual. I'm not gonna touch. I'm definitely not touching you. Definitely not touching you.
"Well, if you don't mind, before you even look, who are you? Like, what's your name?"
Oh, I'm Quant. You don't have anything to fear. I'm a net runner.
Net runner.
Yes.
Okay. So do you run on the net?
Yes.
Okay.
What year is it
Uh,
to you?
she says the current year. She
Okay.
knows the year. It's
Okay,
just-
that's
it's
good.
just- it's just, but she definitely doesn't look like a person that's been to Night City.
Yeah, I show her. I'll just show her like that I've got implants. So I just want to take a look and kind of get a sense of what you've got and how long it's been there.
Okay.
I'm not going to do anything like try to jack into your brain or anything. That would be
You
crazy.
can't jack into a brain. It's a brain.
Okay, so she turns around and she says, "All right, but make it quick."
Not going to touch. Just looking. That. Yeah, you can pull that down. So. All right, that's going to be a 17 for. Because actually no. Is this going to be Cybertech or is this going to be? If it's Cybertech, then that's actually going to be a 19.
19. And what exactly are you looking for again?
I'm looking to get a sense of how long this has been in her.
All right, so definitely this is a major implant.
Yeah.
So it probably took at least a couple weeks to get it installed.
Yeah.
And then it's been in there for at least, you could probably wager almost a month. So
Okay. But yeah, I figure like the further back it is, the less, but I can tell like the difference between something that's just been implanted,
yeah,
something that's still healing.
it's been there for a while.
It's been there for at least a month.
Yeah, for at least,
Like a range of like a month to 6 months maybe, or just like, I'm pretty sure it's a month.
pretty sure it's a month. Yeah.
Okay.
So
I'll tell her that.
and she's like, "Okay, but again, I don't even remember getting this."
Well, I hear you. You know what? We are looking, and I point to Sunshine and I. We're looking to get some Ripper Doc work done ourselves. So you stick with us. We'll all find a good Ripper Doc together. Debbie knows a great Ripper Doc.
Yeah.
Debbie knows the best Ripper Doc.
Oh, hi, Debbie.
Hi.
She goes to try to shake your hand, and it's like, it's definitely all dirty and bloody.
Are you filming?
I am. Yeah. I'm like, oh, I can't. The camera. I can't.
Oh, she said, "Okay." Oh.
You're
Hans
also,
can though.
you're also holding up Hans, right? Like, it's like
Yeah.
you're leaning on you.
Will Hans shake her hand?
So-
Hans does shake the hand.
Yeah. While they're doing that, I want to take a look around at all this equipment and see if this looks like it's been here for a month or longer than a month.
Okay.
Like just from the dust and how yeah.
Okay. This is something you don't really have to roll. You can tell right away that it's been here for a while.
Okay.
Probably like at least maybe 2-3 months.
Okay.
That's what you can rate it. There's like this dust
All
on
right.
top.
Do we know what machines specifically they are?
That's something you're gonna need to check.
Debbie, why don't you get in that pod and see what you can see?
I do have education what that helps general knowledge of what these machines might do.
Yeah, would this be basic tech or cyber tech if I want to do a roll?
Sunny, do you want to just
Basic tech.
Basic.
keep a watch in her back, just in case. And
Yeah,
I'm
okay,
gonna
so
I'm gonna
I'll do this.
I'm gonna
I'll
roll.
do this thing.
I'm gonna go up and help examine the tech since
I'm guessing that
Standing
Hans
guard
and
at a
Debbie
door,
are coming
yeah.
in as well.
this is probably electronics.
Debbie, are you coming in the room?
That's an 18 for me on basic tech.
And you're trying to figure out what it is?
Yeah.
Okay. And you're gonna try.
If that doesn't do it,
Okay.
if I need to do electronics, I'll do electronics. Otherwise,
All right. Well.
yeah.
Well, from what you can see, Quant, you can definitely tell that this seems to be some sort of bioengineering like machine, like something that's probably used to like research.
Oh, sorry.
Well, probably used to like look into like microscopic images,
Oh, a person?
like maybe cells.
Oh, so this is a big fancy microscope?
Seems like it, yeah.
All right.
Can I? It's nothing.
And it's all hooked up to this one pod that's in the middle, and the pod is like has a opening on it, but it's closed right now.
Okay.
Like it's like a window opening, but it's closed.
Is
There's someone inside.
I was gonna say I'm gonna. Yeah. I mean, I'll peek in
So you're gonna take off
or open the window or whatever.
yeah, it has
I just
like,
want to look in.
yeah, it has like a sliding thing that you can slide.
Yeah.
Perfectly framing this also.
Okay. So yeah, you slide and you just see like green goo inside,
Shinhova.
and you don't see anything for a little bit, but then as you focus, you see like a weird face inside of it, but it's like mutated face.
He's so not attractive.
It's I think the best example I can give, remember Independence Day and those aliens?
Mm-hmm.
Like it had like a forehead like this, and like the eyes are like back way like this. Kind of looks like that.
Oh, that's not pretty. Take a look.
Oh, I see it.
I mean, it's a little window. You gotta be looking.
Okay, well then I don't see it because I'm watching the door.
That's
But
right.
it doesn't look like it's moving. It kind of looks like it's just like in suspended animation.
Just like the alien that they had in a suspended animation pod in
Hey,
Independence.
hey, Debbie,
Yeah.
you might want to see this.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely sticking the camera there, looking at it.
As soon as you get close to it, I go, "What?"
You hear Hans laughing back at you.
sorry, Hans.
Laughter's the best medicine.
Can I use deduction to figure out what's happening here?
Deduction?
It specifically actually says seal for taking several clues and leaping to a non-obvious conclusion or medical diagnosis.
I mean, sure you can
We
try.
should have been using that for medical diagnosis, actually.
Sure you can try. Like you're trying to figure out what this thing is.
Yeah, how all these things relate together to
Sure.
make all this happen.
Oh,
I feel like this is the like people don't know but characters would skill, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's 8 plus 14, 22.
Wow.
22 on deduction for the media.
Wow.
That's what Debbie's for.
Yeah.
I have like crazy education stuff.
Okay.
And none of it's come up yet. If you need bureaucracy, I'm your lady.
What about criminology? I feel like that could have applied to everything so far.
No, I have like 8 intelligence, so like just base wise, I'm okay with it. But
Okay.
All right. So putting 2 and 2 together, you've probably seen a couple crime scenes in your day. And you can basically
Has she?
I mean with media,
Yeah,
she's probably seen some
covers them.
things back in the day.
my profiles of rocker boys.
There's
And-
definitely some crime
I,
scenes there.
I respect what Debbie does for a living and her talent.
Do you?
I just think she abuses her husband, and I'm not cool with it.
If you haven't watched episode 1, please do so now.
So yeah, you can kind of put some things together here, and you can kind of figure out that maybe this thing that's inside this tank, it's being grown, and they're probably using like what do you call it? like DNA matter from people in the machine.
Ah,
So,
it's an imply situation.
so they're probably taking like biometrics of people and slowly converting it into whatever this thing is.
I communicate that.
Is this what made that thing the thing
Is
with
that a
the-
good conclusion? Well, the puppet can physically fit into that.
Yeah, but you could probably
It could have come from here.
there might be a connection.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, so we're looking for a different biomed lab that combines human DNA.
Look, I'm
and
seeing
a
what I
different-
see.
As long as they don't do a human centipede, I'm good.
How do you do that?
What?
How do you do that?
I don't know.
So moving right along, we have.
I'm not a med tech.
All right. Is there
Um,
anything in this room that would help us heal Hans?
No. No, this
Swim with the
this
pod.
this looks just like a research station.
Is there anything in this room that we can put Hans into to get a green thing shoved into the back of his head?
No,
I think I'd save him.
I mean, if you take out that thing from the pod,
Hey,
but I wouldn't recommend it. I don't know. I don't know.
important question. What should we do with this thing? Just leave it?
For now.
Yes, definitely do not touch. In fact, I'm going to look around. Is there like something I can jam through the handle of whatever the door is?
It doesn't have a handle.
I have-
It's like one big tube
But
Zero.
we could tell how it opens, right?
from the top.
Like there's a hatch up top or something?
Yeah, so there's like a thing that was like put down on it,
Uh-huh.
but it's like
Oh, so just the whole thing just slides up?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm inclined to cut the power to the pod myself, but
I think, guys, we should leave it alone until we see what else is in the building.
Just in case, would it be wise for me to set an explosive trap if it is opened?
I'm going to say yes to that.
That would be cool.
I'm down with that.
I would like to use my demolitions ability to take my last grenade and rig it so that using some string that if this opens, it will trigger the grenade.
I'm going to casually walk over here and just see if there's anything following us around the corner.
I don't
The door is still closed.
I don't think I can
Oh, cool. I'm going to watch it for a while.
Yeah, I don't think I can accidentally detonate this.
We'll see about that.
I don't. The DV is totally up to you
Yeah.
on how to set a trap. Like,
Okay, go ahead.
it's not a difficult trap. I mean,
Someone
hide
opens
me.
the
How many
grenade.
grenades do you have? by
this
the
is
way?
my last
Okay.
frag grenade.
Okay.
I have other grenades. Oh, I'm
Hey.
just 18.
Okay. Where do you want to put it exactly?
You said it opens from the bottom opens first, right? Like as it's lifting up, the bottom is like it opens from the bottom up.
Yeah.
Then I'll have it so the grenade is at the bottom, and the string is tied to whatever I can on there, so that it pulls the pin on the grenade when it opens. It's super simple trap.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you kind of put this grenade down there. You put it around, and you make sure that if this thing were to open, it will probably go off. Yeah.
Great. There goes my last grenade.
Oh, I feel bad for you, Ghoul. Anyway, that grenade didn't go off.
No, it's good.
It's going to not go off.
I mean, unless this opens.
Okay, so nobody's going to open that, right? Okay, I'm coming back.
Okay. So now America's just kind of sticking close to you, Sunshine. as
All you had to
she's-
do is go this far.
She can see which way the wind's blowing.
And she's just like, what is that thing in the pod?
Wait, is there something? Oh, that thing. Yeah, the monster thing. I think it's probably a biotechnical experiment.
I would like to name it Globagool.
That's a stupid name.
America says that's a stupid name.
Well, if you got a better one.
I'll catch her up at this point. I'll say, this stuff
Greg?
was here about 2 or 3 months
Red?
ago.
Greg.
That
Greg.
thing in your head is about a month old. So whatever that is, it's erasing
Red
your
13.
memories.
What? That's quite. Wait, though. No.
No?
You took
Yes.
A plus B and got 14.
Yeah.
That thing's
Because
older than that
A-
thing, therefore it's erasing her memories.
Yeah, because A is 4 and B is 10. So 14.
Let's
You can
go.
put things together.
Okay.
Let's go.
All right.
Hans would like to go.
Okay.
Yeah, we
So-
got a
Quick
man
question.
bleeding.
Yeah.
Dr. Ox disappeared 2 to 3 months ago, correct?
Yes.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Timeline lines up.
Okay.
All right.
Let's go through the next door.
Okay. So who's going through that door?
Yeah, I'll do
Chef
it.
America's are.
I've got the eyes. I'll do it.
I can. I mean, yeah, sure, if you want.
All right. You mind if we just push this up a little bit?
Yeah.
Just slide the whole thing forward.
Sorry. Sorry.
You guys feel like the world's moving right now?
Earthquake.
What
Feels
the
really
Earthquake.
God?
Earthquake.
Sometimes I can't tell if it's like me or if it's like an earthquake.
Well, it's always you.
Okay. So yeah, you guys go inside and you find this big kind of like main like area, and there's like, I don't really have them here, but there's basically stairs going up this way.
Oh yeah, you do have them here. Where's that book? That Ben, hand me that. I'll
Send
grab
us
them
first?
for you.
How's it going, chat?
Yeah, how's it going, Chad? How's it going? And
How's it
there's,
going, Mia posting rules in chat?
And people on YouTube.
I'm good.
Hello, people from the future.
The future.
What if they're watching this in 2045
The
or
dark
37?
future. Not to be confused with the grim future.
That's weird. Like if you think about like most people watching this will probably be in the future.
Yeah.
Not weird, but
Well, even if they're watching
Well-
live, they're actually like a few seconds behind, so it's always in the future.
so they're in the past.
Yeah. No, we're in the
No,
past.
they're in the future. 'Cause
Time still goes one direction.
yeah.
Oh, but maybe the future doesn't. Yeah, it could be a time traveler downloaded these episodes and went back in time and was watching it in like ancient times.
Probably not. I imagine time travelers have something better to do besides watch Shadows of Archonia.
I mean, if you have eternity at your disposal, you'll
I mean, if
eventually
I went
get
back
to
in
it.
time, I would watch
But
it.
don't they still age relative to their own timeline?
What is this?
That depends on how fast they're traveling.
Oh.
All right. So these are
Stair
just the
extension.
stairs going up, and they go up, and those stairs go up to other doors that obviously go to the second floor.
Are they? Is this the door that
No,
leads
the-
to the stairs, or is this just something in the room?
This is just something in the room.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So
Oh, do we want the stairs to actually be up here then?
yeah.
Okay. Makes
so-
it all easier.
Sunny's in first. I will take up rear unless
Hey, let's keep the same marching order more or
okay,
less.
great.
Yeah.
Ladies. So then it's Quant and then Gracer, and then you
Hans and
two,
Marianne.
and then me in the back, and then this chick is doing whatever she's doing.
Yeah, I was
Is
going to
that,
ask.
is that America?
America.
Yeah. America's gonna stick with Sunshine.
Oh, okay. Up front.
Well, in back of Sunshine.
Okay, so with the ladies,
All right, so next to me. Yeah, that's fine.
it's Sunshine, a bunch of ladies, Hans, and me.
All right.
So yeah, you get into
Debbie.
this room, and
And Debbie.
there's like this big like main hall, and you got these like pillars in the middle.
Oh, we got rated. Dysfunctional D&D.
Hey!
Thanks for the raid.
Sorry to interrupt your story.
No,
Please
it's okay.
continue. I just noticed.
Welcome, Raiders. Thank you, Dysfunctional D&D, and everyone else who's with them.
That's a fun name, actually.
Or
Dysfunctional
they.
D&D.
Thundercat.
That's very functional.
I'm very into Thundercats, and that's a cool name.
So many cool
They
names. Anyway,
are go.
We're in the hall.
So yeah, these pillars are going into separate rooms, into the ground, and if you look up towards the ceiling, you'll see that there's these like tubes going into the pillars, and they're like injecting green goo into the pillars.
Whoa.
So you can kind of figure that the goo is probably either going up or down. So, but it's right above you.
Oh, guys. Did you ever see the
Clarification.
really old movie Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory?
So
No,
are the
sounds
pillars
dumb.
tubes, like clear tubes, or are they like surrounded by like?
Yeah.
Like
So,
tubing that
sorry.
is-
So
yeah.
so you know in Star Trek those big clear tubes in the engine area?
Jeffrey's warp core?
The Warp Core?
Yeah, the warp core. Yeah, like so it's like those kind of green tubes.
You're like, you remember those random tubes? We're like, no, let me draw you a diagram.
I don't know the
Are we
exact
Let's try
terminology.
plasma.
This is the right crowd.
These are pillars rising into the ceiling filled with this green goo.
Yeah.
All
Okay,
right, copy that.
Green goo, got it.
And that big thing in the middle, this is actually a.
I'm gonna change the lights just for the tabletop. It's a little.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, this is actually a machine that looks like it's another machine that looks like it houses a body, but instead this one actually has like these arms that are protruding out of it, like on either side, like mechanical arms.
That
That's
thing
it.
feels like something
It's
we
the
should
hug
destroy.
How many arms and how many penises?
I want to hug.
I would say probably 3 arms on each side.
And no penises.
No penises.
Wait,
Guys, we're being
Are you
really polite.
rolling for
Yeah.
penises? This is Cyberpunk. They know what they're in for.
Yeah, fair enough.
This is the
Alright.
dark future, guys.
The dark
Things have
future.
multiple penises.
That's what we've discovered.
Even Debbie has multiple penises.
And yeah, and you just see, and on the side you just see 2 stairs leading up to 2 other doors. Yeah.
I will double check and just keep America behind me. Just like, let's keep you away from this thing.
Okay.
Cool.
So-
I'm gonna pull this door out just so you can
And
see.
she
Yes,
actually
for
says,
camera.
oh, "Well, why? That actually looks kind of cool."
Ghoul.
Yo.
I'm of the opinion that while we should absolutely leave that
Sorry,
computer
Nova.
console in the other room alone, that we should destroy this thing with all the arms.
Okay.
Yeah,
What do you
America.
think it'll take?
Oh, I'm out of explosives right now. You know, I bet I could rig some of my explosive arrows into some sort of bomb device and
Wait. You have explosive arrows?
Yeah.
yeah.
Why do you need to rig them? Why don't you just shoot them at this thing?
Because, I mean, they're expansive arrows. I'm sorry, they're not explosive per se. But if you put enough together, maybe it would create enough force to destroy it. I can also just go de-rig my bomb and...
Whatever you want to do, just make sure this thing isn't here anymore.
Can I use a flashbang grenade combined with my remaining 9 expansive arrows? Like when you tape all your firecrackers together, can I use a flashbang to detonate my expansive arrows and
We could pull the heads
I'll
out
help
of
them on
some bullets
Well,
and dump
that's
some
one idea,
gunpowder
but I
on
was
there.
thinking more along the lines of just taking off components that make it go.
oh, like actually just
I mean,
Just
like the
Assembling
reason
it
that
the
I asked
old-fashioned way.
you and not like a solo.
yeah, okay, all right. I'm
I
gonna go
mean,
ahead.
you do it how you want. I'm just throwing out my ideas, and
well, first
you're
of
the
all,
expert.
May I do some sort of check to see what we're up against here, and and could I pitch tactics as like a check as far as like a strategy in a way that I can possibly defeat this thing?
Read me tactics.
So I don't have it up with me, but tactics usually is more like you could read a battlefield, and if I roll high enough, you would tell me like you could tell that those guys over there are probably gonna throw a grenade at you in the next, or like it kind of gives you like it gives you strategy.
All right. Yeah. Sure. Roll me the tactics.
Cool. 19.
19. Okay. So
You have 19 tactics.
as far
19
as
tactics.
building a plan of how to approach this thing, it looks like it's not powered right now. So you assume you can do whatever you want.
So I'm gonna walk up to it and kind of like I'm gonna like give one of the arms a little high five, and then I'm gonna turn around and look at you guys. It doesn't seem to be on.
And
Okay. We figured it wasn't on. Can you make sure it never comes on?
Sure. And I'm gonna look for a plug. Yeah, I'll do a basic tech check, I guess, or electronics and security tech. You tell me.
I'm gonna say electronics and security check.
Damn it, that's lower.
I'm gonna give him a help action. Thing.
So like as I'm working on it, I got a 13. As I'm working on it, Quan, can you come give me a hand?
Yeah, absolutely.
Can I just roll personal grooming to inspire him with my awesome look?
No.
Like you smile with the glisten.
Okay.
Yeah, I got that acid skin or whatever.
What are we doing here? Are we doing cybertech or
electronics? If you
Okay,
have
that I
halfway
sure
decent.
do. Oh yeah, I got halfway decent here. That's gonna be with my roll a 18.
Jesus Christ, she did better than me.
You should
I just
help
like
her.
look at you and like step back.
You're doing great. No, look at this. Look,
All right.
look. No,
It's like
no.
a
This
moment when
part
you're
comes
hanging out
into
with
here.
someone who's
and this is gonna
obviously
go.
better than you at
I'm
something.
gonna pull the
it's gonna be
flashbang out again in the.
All right.
So are you trying to dismantle it, or
I'm just trying to unplug it.
unplug it?
Yeah. If
Okay.
there's like any way to cut a wire or do something electronics wise to just disable it.
Cut it off from its power source.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you kind of fidget around with it, and you go around and get help from Quant, and you kind of go around the side of it, and you notice that it's like hooked up to the ground, and the wiring kind of goes deep, like underneath it, and if you want to actually like break it or like disconnect it, it's probably going to be a lot easier if you go under it. So.
Well, it looks like we have to go downstairs if we want to actually turn it off. Or we could just walk past it and go upstairs where the green stuff looks like it's coming from.
I look over at those stairs. Are those stairs only going up or are they going down?
They are going up, but we are running a little late. Let me just give you a couple things to think about before we wrap it up right now. So you have America with you. You were able to
America's
save
always
her
with us.
from not being killed instantly. This is great, and she's gonna be helping you to the med bay. But
Great.
another thing you should keep in mind is that when you're in this room, Sunshine, and you have this green goo and this thing coming up with you, I want to get one more torture check from you.
I wish I had like a Geiger counter or something like try to like check it for radioactiveness.
It's there it is. I got a 6 to that. And a 7 on the dice, so 13.
Okay, so before we wrap up, I want you to
I've rolled 13 or 12 on all of these.
yeah, your head's gonna be hurting again, but this time, as it hurts, the voice kind of gets a little soft this time. It's been like angry most of the time, but now it's kind of getting a little soft, and it kind of like makes you look in a certain direction, like it's kind of pushing your head, and it's making you look at Debbie. And you hear a code in your head go off, and it's the same code again.
69420.
Yeah.
3d6 YOUCD3.
What?
And that's where we're ending for today's session.
On bafflement and confusion.
What?
My
Hey,
head
thanks
spins.
everyone for watching.
Yeah.
That's the end for tonight.
Thanks for coming for the last 10
Yes,
minutes of our
thank
stream.
you.
Yeah.
We
You
appreciate
You missed a
that.
pretty epic battle.
Watch the archive.
Yeah.
All that
Yes.
means is that you guys were probably doing your own game of some sort, and then you came by here, and we appreciate that.
Look out for all the
Thank
Debbie
you.
merch coming out.
Yeah, Debbie
Yeah,
merch.
Debbie merch is going to be hot. It's going to be in the store, shadowsofarconia.com. That's where you can find our merch from our campaign 1, which was D&D, and now we're doing Cyberpunk. Monday night, we are not doing our regular stream because Halloween. And next Friday, I
Yay.
think we're back with this, yeah?
Yep.
I can do it. Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Good
You
night,
definitely have
everyone.
at least
See you Friday.
you definitely have at least
Bye.
2 more sessions.
Bye.
2 more sessions.
That makes sense.
And then
That's about right.
we're handing it off.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah.
I better start getting to work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Work
That's
it.
what I keep thinking. All right. Good night, guys.
All right.
Good night.
I'll see
I'll
you
always
later.
love you.